Perfect. So thank you guys for joining us today. Um, I know Ryan originally wanted to do the recap because I promised them free shit, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Unless you want to, Ryan.
No, it's okay.
Okay. So the last time we had joined our little friends over here, we had three people waking up in an underground facility only to discover that not only was it caving in upon itself, but that they themselves had been victims of kidnapping and experiments. Experiments which they don't even know the details of what has been done to them at this point. During their mission together, they unfortunately lost a life, which was Boba, who valiantly sacrificed herself to allow them to escape into the sewers, as someone had to stay behind to operate the door and prevent the cave in of the facility from crushing over into the sewer. At this point, they have taken a hostage, kind of now pseudo friend, Alec, who is a scientist working for the facility that had captured them. And between holding him at knife point, threatening his life multiple times, and then blending his friend right before him into a mush, is probably the best word, of human bones and flesh, he had agreed to join the party because, I mean, wouldn't you at that point? Like, what option do you have? So, with that said, they will be starting off in the sewer. And canonly, to set the stage, it has been 2 hours since you have actually escaped the facility. There are occasional tremors, nothing like there was before, but you have taken this opportunity to rest and mourn as the vault door that would lead back into the facility has buckled and mostly been crushed. It's still holding and it's still shut, but there's no way to open it at this point. With that said, you guys have recovered your full health. I gave you guys some extra stat points that you spent, and that brings us all up to speed. So, Edith, you are sitting there with Alec nervously looking between the door and deeper into the sewer.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't think we can stay here because that doesn't look like it's ever going to open again. Who knows what the hell we'll see over there? I say, pointing towards the darkness of the sewers, but it's probably better to just uh, try and at least get out of here.
Alec nods and looks back at you from the darkness. Honestly, haven't you heard the rumors about the creatures that live down here?
I mean, they can't all be true, right? She says, kind of glancing into the dark.
Go ahead and make a roll, a plot roll. So, of
Oh,
course, Edith, as you're having this conversation, you cannot help yourself but stare into the darkness. And as you are looking, you do perceive the occasional shadowed blotch moving around in the dark, the occasional sound of something dragging across the floor. And it's at this point you realize why Alec is so freaked out as he sits there and he gently rubs his hands together, slightly rocking.
well, even if we do run into something, we have weapons, so we should be able to defend ourselves. So hopefully we don't run into anything too mm, big. Uh,
Alec,
but I stay.
Alec
I start getting.
nods at your comforting speech and goes, "Yeah, hopefully nothing too big."
Yeah. All right. Edith stands up and starts brushing herself off. It's like, all right, we should at least attempt to get going then. She like turns to Acot, like, you good? You ready to go?
I guess, yeah. Kind of stinks that we didn't get a core from her, though.
Alec looks at you and kind of just completely mortified and goes, "You have no feelings at all? You ate the spirit of that mole rat and now you want to eat your friend too? She sacrificed herself for us. Or
Yeah,
for
but
you, I guess."
maybe I could teleport afterwards and save us all.
He looks at you and nods a little. "Our research has shown that your people are pretty greedy when it comes to power."
I don't know. That's.
I don't like the way you said your people.
He
Listen,
shrugs and
I
goes,
think we should just keep going.
Yeah, I was like, listen, now is not the time to argue. There's still tremors and probably dark critters looking to make a snack out of us. So we just need to move. And Edith starts heading out towards into the dark.
Alec exhales as you lead the way. It was clear he was nervous he was going to have to be the one to lead the line.
LOL.
Nah, I got this. Don't worry. It's just gonna be a thing.
Edith gingerly walks across the floor, and as you guys are walking, it is the haunting, hollow clicks and clacks of your feet on these stone floors, the ever dripping pipes around you. And then, of course, as Acot runs forward, we reveal our first encounter.
Oh, look at the cute, evil little rat that's probably gonna try and eat us. Yay!
The cute little rat. The rats are huge. The rat.
Is this like a Princess Bride type rat? Like, is that what you're going for?
Oh
here?
no.
The rats are sized for truth. They are true to size. So they are
Oh.
about half the size of you guys.
Holy shit, those are some fucking huge ass rats. Okay.
Their fur is matted, chunks of skin is missing from their tails, their ears, and the two look at you right up on their hind legs and unfortunately let loose as they ready for battle.
Okay, so exciting. All right, we are not in the turn order. I just noticed. Okay.
Are we keeping our old turn order? Or
Yes, there's no change to your speed right now.
okay.
So you will be the first one to act, Acot.
Okay. So I want to enhance my physical abilities so I can soccer kick the rat in front of me.
Okay.
You're gonna kick it like
Just
a soccer
yeah,
ball.
full on like running Terminator style,
Mhm.
gonna punt it. I'm fine with it.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll your action die. Six. All right. How much damage do you do?
I do 4 now.
All right. And you empowered yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
So I should have 2.
that
right?
brings you to 6. Yeah. So as you kick the rat, you hear the satisfying crunch of its ribs under your foot. The rat vomits through the intensity of the kick and goes sailing down in deeper inside the sewer. I'm actually gonna go ahead and roll a plot die, Brian. Or Acot. Punt that rat. 18. I'm gonna give you a bonus. Because you so horrifically crushed it, this one over here cannot move. The rat is completely they engaged at a 10, and then you just dominated like its friend, and the rat is just shooketh. It is watching in horror. So it is now Edith's turn.
Okay. Oh man. Okay.
Hey, I'm sorry. Did I change my MP right? Can y'all see
Yes,
that
you did.
I took
Mhm.
one down? Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry, Edith.
You're fine. I'm just gonna pew pew with my laser gun at this little ratty boy over here. So let's see how that goes.
Perfect.
Cool, all right.
Hit. What's your damage?
5.
5. All right. So you do not kill it, but the burns are severe. The rats were not ready for the upper world people, even though technically you're the lower world people climbing up. It's confusing, but the rats were not ready for this usurp. All right.
We are the Rat Kings.
He's hanging on by a thread, and of course, at this point, Alec moves up, and he is going to fire his new gun that he was gifted by Boba before she died. And he hits. Because it is hanging on by a thread, there is no question. The poor rat side of his face just is gone. Obi-Wan Kenobi style, just the chunk no longer with us. And Alec kind of takes a breath and goes, you know, that wasn't that bad.
See what I tell you. We can handle some big ass rats. We got this.
Let's keep going. More rat kicks.
Oh my god.
So you venture deeper into the sewer. And you come up at your first real choice within this labyrinth you're going to be walking through.
Alec, you're getting kind of bold there. Keep going ahead of everybody.
He smiles and goes, after that last fight, I'm not going to lie, I kind of feel good about this.
Are we not going to take the stairs? We want to keep going around.
Akot jumps into the sludge.
Does he actually? Is that what that is?
I don't know. Is that what you're doing? Because that is like gross sewage water.
I'm standing on the edge.
Okay, we'll move you up a little. Yeah. Akot doesn't give a shit. He dives right in. It's like, heard you flushed your toilet.
Alright, do we not want to stairs? Like, our goal is to go up, right? This might lead us higher, at least closer to the surface, I would think.
Is this a walkway this way?
You can. It is a half walkway, yeah. It's more, it's gonna be narrow for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at like tunnel
Let's
fighting.
take the stairs.
Okay. Alright. I will go first upstairs then. Let's see.
You guys lead the way with Alex slowly behind you. And now we're going to have our first thing of the night. I would like each of you to roll a plot die.
Okay.
Delicious.
Oh, no.
Our first nat 1.
Oh, shit.
Oh, and don't worry, Alex, right behind you.
Oh, no.
Did mine roll?
Yours rolled twice.
Yeah,
you rolled
did.
a 1, and then you rolled a 3. So
Oh,
the good news is that
the
3 is
one.
out of here,
Yeah.
but yeah, that 1 is still getting used. So at this point, as you are walking, those tremors that have been dialed back, let's say, since you have come into the sewer, are no longer following that same pattern. You're not sure what is going on above ground, but whatever it is, it's now beginning to threaten the structural integrity of the sewer system. With that said, debris begins falling from the ceiling as chunks of this reinforced tunnel system come slamming down upon you. Of course, Edith, you reflexively jump out of the way. There's something about you. You've always just been a little more lucky than the rest. The same can't be said for Akot and Alec. In fact, Alec gets pretty solidly hit by a chunk. I'm going to roll a d4 for his damage. Oh, perfect.
No.
So he takes
Oh,
maximum
shit.
damage.
Alec, no!
So Alec basically gets hit in the head with a chunk of concrete as it
Oh,
comes
no.
falling down. His face is bloody. His confidence from before gone out the window.
Shattered.
Akot, of course, with your 1, while you're watching what's happening to Alec, you do not see that you have your own chunk coming at you. I'd like you to roll 2 d4s. And this is going to represent your damage.
I don't know if
You can do
I.
/roll space
Mhm.
2d4. And that'll roll 2 instead of 1. No worries, I'll do it for you here. Hold on. You'll see it in chat. Perfect.
Okay.
The minimal amount. Oh, see, you got it.
Sorry.
I was gonna let you keep my roll, but your roll looks tastier. No, I'm gonna let you keep the 2. So, there is that moment that you are standing there and watching the debris hit Alec that you miss what's coming for you. Luckily, the chunks are not as big as what hit Alec in the head, and you are able to mostly cover yourself as they fall and hit you. So you will
I'm
take the
just
2
like,
damage.
Oh, okay, great. 2 damage. Okay.
Minor scrapes for
So-
you. Large head injury for Alec.
Poor
So
Alex.
are we where is the debris falling done?
Yep. Oh, it's simmers. Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to use my healing ability on Alec.
And
so
as you're doing this,
instead,
Alec is like, fuck me, as he gets hit in the head, and he is
Aw.
holding himself, the blood gushing down. He's dropped his gun for the moment at his feet as he is just horrified as blood is literally just flowing from his face.
Shit, that doesn't look good. I like get close to try and examine it.
so I just want to give him 2 HP.
Go ahead. You're just going to roll an action die to heal him.
Okay.
Good news is you get a 10. Oh, well, he didn't. Came close, though. Had you gotten a 10, you would have given him 4, which is what is missing. So you touch the wounded area, and you watch as the skin slowly stretches and continues to grow. Aka, it's weird. You've always seen this happen to yourself. You've never seen it happen to someone else. And it's a lot more uncomfortable when you know you are somehow manipulating the flesh of another being. And Alec looks at you and moves his hand and goes, thank you? Deep
Don't
gash still across.
mention
Too bad we lost that healing light. Damn. But at least it's not as bad as it was. We'll have to be more cautious about the tremors now, too. Rats and earthquakes. How fun this is turning out to be. Ugh.
Alec nods. I'm assuming they're only going to get worse the longer we take.
Probably.
Well.
It means we need to hurry.
Yep. Lead the way.
Guess we're going this way. Let's go. Yay.
Heading deeper into the sewers. Aka jumping right into the water.
Why does it keep trying to do that to me?
Hold on 1 second, please. I was held up on the fact that you were Scrooge McDuck in it.
I walked right into
Yeah,
the
you
rat.
need to
Oh,
back
fuck.
up.
Okay.
I moved you, and then you moved yourself again.
Sorry.
Okay. All
Hello,
right.
Mr. Rat. We're here to murder you.
So once again, you hear the cries of the rats in the sewer.
Good thing I remember my
3.
speed. Oh no, 3 rats. Scary.
Aka, it's your turn.
My turn. Okay. How far can I move and then still take an action? Can I
You
make
can move
it to
3
that rat?
spaces. Mhm.
Okay.
So 3 cubes.
So I am going to confidently walk up. As I'm walking, I'm empowering myself to
the wind up.
kick the rat.
And
Punt the rat. Punt the rat.
I'm
With the
very
swing
confident
of a
in this
mighty
plan.
leg.
Which roll is this?
It's just a regular action die.
Okay. Where did it go?
3, and you rolled twice, but that's okay.
Why did it do that?
I don't know. You've been rolling twice for a hot minute. Are you still typing 2 by mistake, maybe? Or are you hitting the button more than once?
No, I'm gonna go and make it do the auto roll thing.
No worries.
That
So
should
once
stop
again,
it.
you kick the rat. The ribs crush, the neck dislocates, and it
That's
thuds
still-
sadly to the ground.
So it took the 6 damage.
It took the 6
Look.
damage.
Oh, Lord. Well, I'm done with my part. Who's
Thor's mighty
next?
Foot kick.
One
Oh,
rat
shit.
is going to attack Akot. One rat is going to attack Edith. First
I'm
roll.
There.
First roll is going to be for Akot. Second roll will be for Edith. Actually, it's going to roll at the same time, but we'll know which die is first. Okay,
Ooh.
so Akot, you got hit with a base attack, and Edith, you got critical hit. The rat, unfortunately, the exchange is how it goes. Is Akot, your rat lunges at you. It definitely is going jaws first. You're able to bring up your arm and block some of the attack.
No.
Unfortunately, Edith, you're too busy watching what's going on with Akot as you then suddenly feel a into the side of your abdomen. Akot, what is your defense, if any?
1, because I have the nano suit.
1. Okay, you're going to take 3 damage.
How
And
very dare.
Edith, what is your defense?
Lucky me, I have none.
You're gonna take the full 4, Edith. It's a delicious hit.
Yummy, yum, that hurts.
Yummy yum. Edith, it's a U-turn.
Alright, well, I want to punt this fucking rat right in front of me to get the hell away from me.
With your regular people legs?
With my normal ass fucking legs. Actually, no, I'll just probably shoot it. I'll just actually.
I was
go
like, you
for
have a
it.
gun. What are you talking about? You're gonna kick
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna
Yeah.
back up over here and we're gonna shoot that motherfucker that just.
I'm
bit me
kind
in
of
the
using
abdomen.
what I'm working with, okay? Y'all got the
Right.
guns.
Hey, there we go.
Oh,
Woo!
nice. And so I'm assuming you're aiming at the rat who had just bit you.
Oh yeah, I'm hella murdering that motherfucker.
Yeah, it is one of those moments where, Edith, you're not sure what is going on, but as you run and you turn and you just rage, scream, shoot, it just, again, bullseye straight into the rat's skull. It goes down.
Yes.
And so now it is going to be Alec's turn. And Alec is going to attack the rat. And he gets this base hit in, which I think he's wimpy. I think he does 3 damage.
Mhm.
So the
But
rat
the gun-
takes... Huh?
Doesn't the gun add +1?
That is with the
Does.
+1. He
Oh,
was...
no.
Yeah, he was...
Oh,
he was
no.
ultra wimpy.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys
bloody
kidnapped,
Alec.
like, the pencil-pushing geek, like, of course.
He hadn't buffed up none after running all them flights of stairs. Like,
He gained 2 HP since the last episode, thank you, and 1 damage. So,
oh no, that was his
no.
buff to damage stuff.
Oh, no.
so the rat is a little charred, but not worse for wear, as it seems like it's still ready to fight. Akot, it's your turn.
My passive goes off and I gain 2 HP.
Pulling out that Wolverine hairling.
and I'm talking. I did forget to use it the last turn, but that's fine. I'm going to actually pull out my machete
Oh
and
yeah.
swing at this rat.
Mr. Bear, don't forget you get to choose a player, and they'll heal 2 health and 1 mana.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So as you crush the rat once again, it is that so rewarding as it accordions into itself. And you feel good about it. You gain some life and a little bit of mana.
Nice. Thank you, Bearsy.
Thank you, Mr. Bear.
Alec catches up to you and goes, how long do you think we can maintain this pace?
Okay. Clearly, we might need to either be more cautious and start looking around more, or fucking start running from things, because I don't know how many rat bites I can take.
I'm feeling great. I don't know why. It's like I just got a second wind or something. I'm ready to keep going.
I'm
Like
glad you
y'all,
feel good.
Y'all can take a break if you want to. I'm
Edith-
just gonna.
Edith is just standing there holding her side, but she keeps walking. But she's. I'm gonna be more vigilant now. Can I like roll to listen for rats walking up on us or something?
You can try. I'm going to tell you, the further you get through this place, the more you're going to come to realize that danger lurks around every corner.
How does our
Fine.
search work for this place? Because it's all one room.
There will actually be no searching in this area.
Dead to us.
However, there are things that you can find that'll help you out.
So can I just use like my extra ability for the things that we can find, or
yes.
okay.
You'll be using them for that. So, Edith, you are trying to scan the vicinity. What I'm going to tell you is it seems like the area that you're in might be by a nest of sorts. What I can tell you is that you're seeing a lot of dragged prints leading down towards you. Well, I'll just ping because I can't really describe. To your current left. So somewhere down that way, things are just being dragged.
So over here is heading towards.
Well, I
rat
pinged.
nest. I couldn't see the ping.
You
Yeah, I
can't see
didn't
the
see
ping
it
at all?
ping. No, I didn't see
Do
it
you
either.
see it now?
No.
Nope.
Why is the game not showing pings? Okay, so towards the stairs on your side. That's the direction you're seeing
okay.
the drag marks.
Over here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I looked at it and okay, so this way looks like it's gonna lead towards lots of rats, so let's go the other way. Say pointing down this hall.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
So now which way?
Probably. Do I see more rat trails?
Are we supposed to go down or up? What is this place?
Hold on. Oh, okay, we're just moving then. Never mind. Looking out for rat trails. We're just going.
Just looking around.
Can I search on like this particular like great thing?
Sure.
That's plot.
Yeah, it would be a plot roll. What is the intent of the search, by the way?
I want to see if there's like lettering, like a connection, like showing which direction we should go.
I got you. So you are looking around the tunnels for any kind of indication that would lead you to the surface or a service exit or anything like that. What I will tell you, Akot, even though you technically failed the roll, is that the walls around you are smooth. That doesn't really take a roll to notice. There's no blatant signage around you. It could be perhaps that it's worn away or it was damaged over time. Unfortunately, Terra City isn't known for its maintenance. So honestly, your best guess looking around and walking through this place is that people haven't been down here in quite a hot minute.
Okay.
Like, it's likely been years since the last human came walking through here.
They most likely got munched by rats.
With that said,
So-
Alec is gonna catch up. Walks more briskly.
Edith, you mentioned you wanted to take a break.
I'm worried about the tremors. I think I'll be okay for now. I'll let you know if it gets worse. But we do need to be more cautious and eventually, like, just take a rest so that we're not wearing ourselves out fighting rats and also hopefully trying to get out before the tunnels collapse again.
Mm-hmm. Well, we see we're either gonna like curve right here or we have downstairs. Which way do you want to go?
I feel like we should follow this path, the corner, because I feel like going down would be not what we want to do because we want to get up and out. So.
Alrighty.
Alec nods as
I'm
talking
going
goes.
to go.
Keep in
I
mind
see
too.
a rat.
Yes, you do. You see a few rats.
Alrighty, boy.
I can only see one.
There's
Is that
so
enough
many
to like?
rats.
Is that enough to like be able to start combat or?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so before combat starts,
Lamau. Is that going to initiate
this would
combat? Yes, it will.
so before combat starts, I'm going to use this plot point to use my passive and heal up to full. Okay, and now combat starts.
Well, it wouldn't matter either way. You go first, so you'd be able to use it right away.
Yeah, but now I can heal somebody else.
True,
Fair.
true.
But
So-
I don't want to because it's gross.
it's
Oh my
yours.
god. I'm gonna move up. 1, 2. And then I'm going to machete this rat.
Okay, slicing and dicing a poor innocent little rat boy.
Mm-hmm.
Innocent, he says. Ooh, hello. I'm going to add
Mhm.
+2 to that.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That is so unnecessary. Fine. So you watch as Akot, you bring the machete down, and it's going to be a clear, clean cut. And then for some reason, you can see Edith in the background reaching out her hand, and the lucky clovers appearing around the rat, and the rat suddenly sneezes. And it, as it recoils from the sneeze, it leaves its chest exposed. You cut it right open like it is going to be dissected for science. Its organs spill across the floor. The rat dies in such a horrific fashion because you did more than twice its health. You literally cut through it like it is butter, and it just unravels before your eyes.
I have a plan, okay? Don't worry
And
about it.
and I learned some kind of beast slaying affinity, right?
You learned you're really
You
good
just
at you're really
said
good at chopping up
I
rats.
filleted it.
Mhm. It
I
might, it
turned
might
that
inspire
into
you. Actually,
A5 Wagyu.
it might inspire. Go ahead and make a plot roll.
Okay.
Okay, not yet. There's a seed of something growing in your mind, but you're not there
Oh.
yet.
Okay.
Now it is going to be the Rat King's turn. Just kidding. It's just
Right.
regular
Dang.
rats.
Like, where was that? I didn't see that. I call foul.
And now there's going to be the Feast of the Akot, which is
I
where they
know.
all eat the Akot. So 3 rats, doesn't matter what order, they're all attacking.
Mhm.
Rolling a whole handful of dice. Nothing scary. Okay.
Okay, I'm actually going to use
Um,
Tilting Fortunes again and make that 3 a nat 1, so one of them misses.
Okay, so Akot, again, as you are being attacked, this time it's
Wait.
horrifying. It is a
I
3-pack
never-
of rats. Go ahead.
I never fortified myself. So can I use the fortify?
You'd be able to
Like
heal yourself
the-
right after. Hmm.
No, I meant like harden my defense. Like I'm tightening my muscles. I never fortified myself.
I will let you roll for it. This is something
Plot.
you've never tried before. You're
Okay.
going to try and harden your muscles. You remember some old Pokemon shows you watched?
Yes.
With
yes.
a Metapod that kept using harden.
No.
So
Metapod. I caught him as a Metapod. I should have never did that.
Yeah. So as you're making this life choice, unfortunately, it doesn't go great for you.
It's a 5 though.
Which you-
Remember, it's a 5.
Yeah, that's not gonna go great. That's still a fail. So as these 3 rats lurch at you, again, one of them is just hit in the face with a ball of magical clovers, where it just can't see where it's going, and it immediately just disengages with the attack. It does no follow through. It's kind of like, as like these clovers are now in its face. The other 2, however, make contact. They land. They are scratching upon you. It is 3 damage apiece. So you take a total of 6. That's with
Minus
your
1.
defense already. Yeah, because they have 4 damage.
How dare you?
Don't worry, I'm ahead of you. I'm helping you with the math.
Mm.
Sweet Edith, it's your horrible turn.
Time to pew pew a rat. Pew pew. Alright, I'm shooting that one.
Okay. And your damage is 5, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the rat is roasty toasty, but it's still standing. It has lots of scorch marks. It looks like it has survived an atom blast.
Mm.
So it's going to be Alec's turn, and he, like any true hero, is going to KS you and clean up. And he
Clean up.
does
Wow.
shoot. He does shoot the rat, heroically defeating it.
That had to singe the one in front of it a little bit.
No, it didn't. They're agile. I almost gave them an evasion,
yeah.
but you guys have
Oh.
taken so much damage that I was like, they don't need an evade move. That would just
Oh.
ruin y'all's life.
For real though.
Kenny, how you doing? Yeah, Boba died. She sacrificed herself. They came to the end of the previous stage and found a vault door that could only be open and closed one way. And so she sacrificed herself so the others could escape. Yep. So she died. Allegedly died.
Allegedly.
Because she
yeah.
also
Allegedly.
controls space magic.
Yeah, you remember her character could teleport, so there might be some shenaniganery someday. Who knows?
Okay. So, Akot, it's your turn again. Still surrounded by rats.
And I go up 2 HP though, so I'm okay.
You just put yourself to 0. You're cannonly dead. Thank
Why?
you for playing.
No.
Goodbye.
It says 9. That was no, that's not fair. Okay, so they're really close to me. I want to like machete swipe.
You're trying to go for an AoE attack.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a plot die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're fine with it. Spiral sweeping these rats.
Uh-huh.
All right. I am gonna roll against you with the rats since we're doing plot
Wait.
attacks. Oh.
Okay, but I want to ask, does that help my inspiration at all?
If you kill them. If you kill both, how's that?
If I burn the mana and
That's
add
so bad for that rat. Okay,
Aw.
so I will give you this.
Okay.
The first rat, tragically, is not paying attention to what's going on and very whimsically turns to roar at Edith as, of course, the machete comes sailing through, decapitating the poor creature. The other rat does evade the attack. However, Akot, you're starting to feel inspired. Go ahead and make your little plot roll.
It was a 3 again? That is not-
So there's something, and it's
Can it be
percolating.
cumulative? I got a
it went from a
6.
little seed to it is now growing out of the soil. What I will do is I will give you a +2 to your next roll for this.
Okay, thank you.
So it is the rat's turn. He's going to avenge his fallen brethren. He bites you for a solid 3 damage. His teeth sinking into you. You get a little licky lick from its tongue as it tastes you.
Ew.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's getting gross.
Nasty.
Do you think he's just trying to bite you to kill you? He's trying to have dinner, sir. He's trying to eat.
Nasty.
Uh-uh.
We are
Edith,
not. We don't
Is it
taste
my-
good.
Who turn is it?
It's
Whose
Edith's.
turn is it?
I'm gonna pew the rat. Pew that
Shoot-
disgusting
shoot
rat.
this
He needs
rat
to die.
off
He's
of
dead.
me.
Good. Yeah, he's dead.
He's not dead.
He's
I
not
do
dead.
5.
You do 5. They have 6 health.
Oh, did he not? Has he not been damaged?
He
at
has
all?
not been damaged at
He
all.
dodged.
Oh,
He
God
dodged
damn
my
it.
He
AoE.
was our fast rat that got out of the way, not the one who was looking the opposite direction. However,
Man,
it is now
Alec.
time for Alec to come in like a true hero. He fires
And
his gun
kill
at the
still.
wounded. Yep, it goes down, and you can see that he has all the self-esteem of a typical group of men that we will not target, but we all know who they are.
Alrighty, well, we're back to plot, so I am going to heal for 2.
Alec now is strutting a
And-
little bit with his gun in tow. Have you seen how many rats I've killed? This is so easy. I should have been a mercenary.
Hey,
Feeling
Alec, have you ever played soccer before?
He looks at you confused and goes, No,
I'm just
I
kind
wasn't big
of,
into sports.
I'm just kind of like toeing the ground, like having my foot up, just tap. Just you made me upset with that comment. Doing none of the work.
So Alec, of course, smiles and goes, "Are we going to continue on, or do you think we're heading deeper into the rat nest?"
You know what? I think we should continue on from here.
Hold on. Can I check
You
to
go
see if we're
first,
head-
Alec.
Now, chill out. Can I check and see if there are any rat trails if we're heading deeper into rat nest?
Sure, you can check amongst all this gore that you have just spread around you.
Yeah, sure. That dead to us.
Yep, 10s are dead to us.
Oh,
Or
nope, that didn't
so
do it.
as Canon Lee explained already, it's just covered in literal rat organs, burnt chunks of rat, melty boy rats. Like, it's a lot of death and blood over here. So whatever signs there could have been, you have washed them away with extra filth. Mm-hmm.
All I see is rat gore, so we'll just be cautious.
Rick raises an eyebrow at you and goes, "That's what you deduced?"
Do you see anything? I said gesturing to the rat guts and shit everywhere.
He just raises his foot out of the muck
All
and takes
around
another
me
step.
are familiar faces. Oh, wait, hold on.
What?
You don't see all that goop right there?
It's a sewer. It's gonna be full of goop. I doubt this is any more interesting goop.
Alec, walk over the goop.
He
No,
looks
stop.
at you, almost does it, and goes, "Well, maybe if we're cautious, it won't be an issue."
Sure. Can I try and hop over the goop?
Sure, go ahead and make a plot roll. You are yeeting over the goop. Excellent.
No, I'm not.
You are slipping into the goop.
Right.
As
I love it.
Edith jumps and Alec goes, "Oh!" as you see she misses her initial launch. Akot watches as he sees her fall, splash into the goop. Akot, I would like you to make a plot roll. That's now hot
11.
goop.
Sorry, I
You're
don't.
good.
That was an accident.
As hot goop is being flung everywhere.
Oh,
Oh, this is perfect. So, of course, canonly, too, this fits. So, as Edith plummets into the goop, Alec, screaming out, "Oh!" has his mouth open as
Oh,
the
no!
goop splashes into his mouth as Edith is laying in it, as Akot jumps out of the way. Edith, you are gonna roll a 1d4, and I'm gonna roll 2 for Alec.
Ooh.
I see. Of course.
Okay. So you roll the highest you can, which, again, canonly is true. Edith, it doesn't take you long to realize that whatever this is, it is exactly like acid. It is burning at your flesh. Your hair is deteriorating. That is stuck in this goop. And of course, as that splash goes into Alec's mouth, you watch in horror as his jaw melts off his face and he falls to the ground dead.
Those are the breaks. Is his gun okay?
His gun is still there, yes. Still
I go
tightly
and I
gripped
pick
in
up
his
the-
dead corpse's hand.
I go and I pick up the gun.
Okay.
I mean, the handgun.
It's a laser rifle, but yes, you or you keeping
No,
the
but-
hand attached and you're gonna just squeeze over the trigger.
No, the hand falls off as I pick up the gun.
Edith crawls out of the acid, not unscathed, that is for certain. And Akot, it's your turn. Would you like to try and jump the acid?
Do I have to? Is there not a?
You could walk down into the sludge.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to jump the acid, but I'm going to enhance my
backs
physical
up.
abilities.
The fact as Akot begins to prep to jump, Edith just takes a very large step back away from the acid pile.
For real though.
So I'm crouching down to jump. So
Mhm.
plot die, right?
Yep. And are you enhancing yourself?
Yes. 7.
Oh.
Oh no. Am I out of splash range at least?
Oh. You are out of splash range. Akot, as you are trying to go through it, you don't clear it. And in fact, we're going to say that part of the pipe that is leaking just so happens to creak and crack as you begin to jump, and a little squirt comes out,
Gross.
flying towards your face. Go ahead
Not
and
my face.
you're gonna roll a d4, but you're gonna take 1 less damage than whatever you roll.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
One.
So you managed to block most of it with the back of your hand, but that is now burnt with the acid. You take the 1 damage and clear.
Let's keep going, guys.
Speaking hauntingly to just Edith now,
Uh,
leaving the remains of Alec behind.
Are you coming or not?
Edith hanging on by a thread.
Literally, you see her limping and just not speaking. She's mildly horrified right now.
I want to search that pipe thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to investigate to see what this is.
Go ahead and make a plot roll.
I'm backing up over here.
So, Akot, as you observe it, it's become apparent that these pipes do run throughout the sewer system. You can't think of any common reason that Terra City would have an underground network of acid laden pipes inside their sewage system.
Does it flow?
Yes, it's
Like, is it
moving
moving?
in the direction of where you had come from.
It's moving in the direction of where.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I kind of feel like that means that goes up, but I do not know at this point. I don't share this information.
Okay, you're gonna
With
take it to your
Edith.
grave then.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep going.
All right. So you guys continue your journey. Edith, go ahead and make a plot roll.
No, that's a 20.
You're like, I'm spending my mana. I can't. Okay, so as you are walking, Edith, something to your right catches your eye. Your foot slips. You find yourself on a perilous trek towards the sludge-ridden bottom, and at the last second, you are able to catch yourself, keeping your eyes on your prize the entire time. There is a fake grate next to you, and inside it seems to be something that's been stashed away.
Ooh, can I grab whatever it is?
Yeah, I mean, you can try and open the grate. How are you going to open it?
Is it like latched or is it rusted? Like, what's going on with it?
I mean, it's mildly aged, so it does have some rust on it. It's somewhere pre-Silent Hill Siren.
Can I try and like use the butt of the gun to like try and bust it open?
You're going to smack the metal with your laser rifle.
I don't have any. Like, can I like? Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on, I'm not thinking. I like turned the ACON. I'm like, hey, can you open this? Like, pull it off or whatever. I like say point it to the grate.
Yeah.
Okay, I like back up and like show him where it is so he has room.
Akot, are you enhancing yourself for this?
Yeah.
All right, so then you don't even need to roll. So as you enhance your powers, as you grab onto this grate and rip it from the wall, it comes so easily. It's the same as opening a shoebox for you. However, Edith, you do watch as chunks of the cement that were around and attached to this follow the vent as Akot just discards it to the floor.
Holy crap. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. What was in? Can I see what's in the vent now?
You can. Inside the vent is a small bag.
Oh, a bag. Ooh, yeah.
It's a little dirty, probably from being down here so long.
All right. Can I open it up and see what's inside?
Of course. Do you just shove your hand in, or do you...
No, hold on. I'm gonna look around for little booby traps first. I hate those questions because that always makes me second guess stuff. Can I check for traps?
You can totally check for traps. Okay, Edith, you scan the area. It's pretty simplistic, other than the fact that it was hidden with the grate. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. It actually does seem like this was cut out specifically to be a hidey hole for stuff. Which means that somebody with a lot of intention left this behind.
Okay. All right. Now I will take the bag.
Okay, so you remove the bag. Nothing happens. There's no sirens, no explosions.
Open it up and let's see what's inside.
Okay. So you open it up, begin rifling through the bag. Edith, go ahead and roll a d20. This is going to be for how much is inside the bag.
Oh.
Okay. So, Edith, you do have a banked re-roll that was gifted to you earlier that we have not used. So if you want to use that now...
Yeah, I want to try again. Please?
Lamau!
Nope, nope, it's 20, nope, it's 20, nope, that's it, done.
Edith, you shove your hand eagerly into the bag, whirl it around, and try and feel everything you can. It is like you are a child on Christmas, so excited to find what's inside this. It is then, to your horror, as you pull out a handful of goodies, that there is a used needle in this bag that you could have stabbed your hand into. The other drug paraphernalia that's in here, not the greatest. However, there are some recovery medicines in here. They are known, however, to be a little addictive, and there are some reports on occasion that they can cause some mild hallucinations. But what's the worst that could happen? You have 4 of those pills.
Mild hallucination.
Wait, so she found this prize from a 20 on a 20, like, and this was the prize.
Well, the prize was detecting it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So she turned this
Wasted
into
all that time.
This is a one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Wasted all that time. You don't want the recovery items?
The addictive substances?
Slightly addictive.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna take one because I'm hanging on by a fucking thread. So.
Okay, so Edith, of course, now casually dipping into the drug supply. Edith, go ahead and you're going to heal 5 hit points.
Yay.
So delicious, so effective. Now I need you to roll a plot die.
How addicted am I?
How addicted am I?
Extremely.
Oh no.
Yeah. So Edith, you do know that you haven't felt this good in a while. In fact, I'm even going to give you a mana as you feel great. However, there is going to be the caveat that if you fall below, if you hit 3 hit points, you are going to be forced to pop one of those drugs if you have it.
Great. Oh boy! All right, I guess I'll just chase after the Akot over here since he's just jetting ahead.
Chasing after the child who's leaving you behind.
Hold on, roll 20 is breaking momentarily.
Yeah, you did somehow break roll 20. What happened with that?
I don't know. All I did was move.
Is this a
I
wall or?
Yeah, I think Courtney broke the map.
Hold on, let me refresh.
I'm refreshing too because I think you guys broke the map.
Mine's still.
She uncovered like the entire map.
No, Still
Oof.
broken. Oh, so you're echoing?
I'm
Yeah,
not echoing. Yeah,
turn.
sorry.
There you go. You got it.
You guys should, hold on. That's funny. Courtney's internet's so bad. Here you go. All fixed.
Not for me. Maybe I need to refresh the page entirely.
Yeah, you do. Poor Courtney, so broken all the time. Is it fixed for you or no?
Yeah, I can't see anything now.
Perfect.
Hold on, I need to try and find us. There
Yep,
we
you're
go.
here.
Okay, so is this thing next to me? Is this like a wall, or is this just like a line in the floor?
Right, you gotta remute in roll 20.
Oh, you can mute him yourself. I have him muted.
I'm muted. My bad.
All you have to do is you could pull yourself up. It is essentially a higher level. There is a staircase that leads up there, but you could physically pull yourself up if you wanted to.
Okay, I want to just pull myself up.
Okay. So you're up top. More leaky, drippy pipes. Your favorite things.
I guess I'll pull myself up too.
Go ahead and make a plot roll, Edith.
Oh, I have the plot roll.
Unfortunately, you aren't made of physical strength. But you're not to be outdone by a teenage child, so you pull yourself right up.
Yay! A high roll when it doesn't fucking matter.
I look at Edith. I'm like, somewhat impressed. Wasn't expecting that.
Thanks.
So what's up with that? What's up with this thing right here? There's like a
The pipes.
nozzle.
Yep. It does have valves on it. What those valves do, you're not sure, but it does seem to be part of the piping system down here.
Is it dripping acid?
Parts of it are, but not to the point where you would be in danger if you decided to fiddle with it.
Okay.
Now, if
I wanna
something
close
breaks,
it.
that could be different.
I want to close it.
You want to close the valve?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you walk over, you turn the valve, shutting off whatever it was controlling. You do hear straining and creaking as pipes begin to rattle around you, and it subsides, but you're not sure exactly what that's done.
I'm fine with it. Let's go.
Okay, I don't know if that was a good plan, but I'm right.
So you guys continue to walk through the sewer.
The sewer full of acid for some fucking reason.
So, would I be able to look at this again and
Mhm.
notice any changes because of what I just did?
Absolutely. So because you have changed the pipe, what you can see now is that the acid-like substance in these tubes, whatever it is changed direction and is now going south instead of north the way you came from.
I feel a little bit better.
Courtney frowning over there.
Oh yay, a dead end. How fun. Is there like anywhere we can go? Can we like
You can step off onto the little platform there.
that?
Oh, okay.
Alright, I guess we're going off over there then. Alright.
Sweet. Platform.
Completely passable.
Do you think we could?
Peek around the corner for rats?
Yeah.
Maybe you should roll for that, not me. My rolls have not been great.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Akot. Do you want to roll to peek around the corner
Plot.
without being detected, hopefully?
Yeah.
A 20.
I meld into the shadow.
Akot, as you stealthily creep around the corner to stare down in the direction, you realize this is a hall you've already been in. This is where poor Alec's body lays, partially melted in the face region.
Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news.
Okay.
The good news is no rats.
Hooray.
The bad news is we're back where we started.
Shit. All right. Well, try going a different direction then. Oh, is this blocked off?
In this area, yes, that is something you're about to see too. Is
Oh,
that there
this is
is a small metal pole fence between you and the location. However, the gaps are wide enough where you're more than able to see through, and Akot, you might be able to squeeze through.
I will squeeze through.
Okay,
And
so
I.
Akot leaves Edith behind, squeezing through the pipe.
All right. I would say I assume it's too much for me to squeeze through. Are they floor to ceiling?
They are not floor to ceiling, but they are a
Mhm.
good 7 feet high.
Okay, so it
So,
could be
I
really
want
hard to
to-
climb.
Can I climb this like I climbed the other
Yep, yeah, you can easily hoist yourself up.
thing? Okay, and can I kind of like
Are
reach her?
you, so you're gonna try and like stand on top of the metal poles, reach
No,
down
not
for
the-
Edith?
Not the poles. I'm still on like the platform, right? It's
Yeah,
not like I can, like,
there's
reach over.
there's distance. She's still gonna have to like jump to try and grab your hand. This is gonna be like, this will be a roll.
All right, roll for jumping.
So Edith trying to successfully make it up this way rather than walk around, because walking is for fools. Perfectly canon. So Akot, Edith jumps. She clasps onto your hand. You begin pulling her up, and as you do, unfortunately, Edith, the back of your shirt is caught on this metal pipe, and as Akot does the final pull-up that should yank you to your feet, instead your hand slips out of his hand, and you go falling backwards to the floor. Just go ahead and take 2 damage from that. It's mostly shame damage. You took physical damage as shame.
Physical cringe.
Yeah.
Can I try again?
You can totally try again if you want to.
Oh my god. Add +2 to that, please.
Sure.
Thank
So
you.
as you realize you're about to repeat the mistakes of the past, you tap into your magic, and your grip and Akot's grip subconsciously, reflexively tightens on one another as he hoists you up.
Thank you.
Great. Sweet. So, let's just keep going.
Yeah.
This place is
Horrible?
literally the devil.
I hate this place. This is the fucking worst.
Stop.
Mm,
No, we gotta go this way.
mm.
That's the first pipe I, like, inspected.
Oh, yes, I see. Okay.
Mhm. There are the side areas that you can still continue south if you want to.
Oh, like,
Oh, like
Those
hold on,
half-
like right here?
Yeah, that half pathway.
Yeah.
Okay,
alright.
well then, I'm gonna walk back over here, and then go down on this side.
Oh, I mean, I guess I'll just.
Where it's
follow
more
them.
full of life, rather than
Oh,
walking
I got
that little catwalk.
It broke again. Hold on.
Courtney, why are you lagging us to death?
Hold up.
We can't have nice things because of Courtney. This is canon. You're 35 cents a day. Could help Courtney not break our worlds.
I'm trying. All right. No, I still have not.
I
quite
have
right.
to fix it. I haven't been able to reset it. And it broke again as soon as I did it. So you're going to have to just use your
Yeah.
imagination, Courtney, and stay perma zoomed in. Because you just can't let us have something nice.
Oh no.
I wasn't even zoomed out. I've been at 150% this whole
You're
time.
going to have to stay that way now because I can't turn the fog back on. Because you keep
At all?
breaking it. Every time I reset it, you keep breaking it.
I'm not trying to. I swear.
Okay, so heading south through the tunnels.
I don't know why we're on the sludge path. I'm like, I know here.
Akot's ready for it. He's done with being safe.
Yeah, I'm like over this whole experience here. My mind is just, again, a teenager. So,
True. It's a lot to go through as a kid.
I hate walking.
All right, please come to a full stop as you have that eerie sensation you've had before, which never leads to anything good.
Oh, great! It's a tentacle!
That
I'm
is a whole
hungry.
tentacle.
Is it a tentacle? Or is it 3 tentacles in a trench coat?
Oh, yay.
Fuck.
Well, I heal for 2.
Okay, good start.
I'm going to try to get myself up.
Poor
to the
sad
tentacle.
internet. And I am gonna... Courtney, go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
Oh,
This is
okay.
gonna be for the speed of the tentacle beasts.
Hey, my shit RNG comes in handy for once.
Alright. So, Akot, you approach the first one. So
machete
slappy, so
time.
lappy. Okay.
Machete time.
You envision them as future sushi. As you slice into the tentacle, Akot, they're pretty meaty compared to what you've been fighting before, and unfortunately, it does not instantly die.
Dang.
Uh-oh.
Edith, it's a U-turn.
Let's pew pew the one he just choppy chopped. Oh, fuck.
Whiff! So Edith
No.
fires her laser. It shoots right in between Akot and the magical monster. And Akot, it is so close you can actually feel the hairs in the back of your hand singe as the laser passes.
Why?
It is now
What is...
Tentacle Boy's turns. And so the great slappening begins. They're going to both attack Akot.
Oh,
Ooch.
my fuck.
Okay. So, Akot, you have 1 defense, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so you take 5 damage from one and 2 damage from the other, for a total of 7.
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
But
Slappy slap.
now it's your turn, Akot.
So of course I'm going to auto heal.
Passively regenerate some of those wounds.
But can I also heal by using magic?
Yep, you can do it again.
Okay.
But that's
I'm
that's
gonna
where
do
you would
that.
pay for it, and
Yeah. So I'm try to recoup some of my losses there. And then machete, the same one. This
okay,
one.
trying to kill that one that has been dodging. It's living that immortal life.
Mm.
An 8, that will definitely kill the creature as it falls to the ground. Edith, it is your turn.
Okay. Pew pew.
Edith, please do not try to shoot through me.
Pew pew.
4 or 5?
Oh,
I think
shit,
you do
my-
5.
Yeah, I would say I believe it's 5 of my character sheet
Okay.
left on me.
So the
Yeah.
laser crashes into the tentacle beast. These creatures are more ethereal than physical, as you do know that they are the types of monsters that only appear to magical beings. Meaning that it is more the disruption of its own energy rather than physical manifestations of wounds you're seeing on this creature. It begins to essentially flicker in and out of existence.
Mm.
With that said, it's the 2 monsters' turns. And
Yeah.
they're gonna avenge their dead brother.
Okay.
Can
Here we go.
I try and interrupt one with a clumsy?
Sure, go ahead.
That action or plot?
It's a plot because it's a little outside your thing.
The plotty plot?
Trying to trip a tentacle.
Tripping the tentacle.
Okay, so the tentacle will miss as you successfully cause it to wrap into itself. How, we're not sure, but your fortune magic is whimsical to watch it best. The other one does still collide with the side of Akot's body. The spikes on the back of the tentacles jabbing into your abdomen. That'll be 2 more damage. And then it's Akot's turn.
And I heal for 2 and heal for 2.
I mean, that's a net gain.
Yes.
Burn through
Who-
the mana. Burn.
Who is weaker between these two?
Probably
The
this guy
one,
now.
yes, the one that was just pinged, the one to your character's right.
Okay. I machete.
Okay,
+2.
okay, spend that mana, please. You go to swing, you almost miss, and of course those lovely clovers, which you know you can't lean on forever, guide you truly to strike and kill the tentacle. There's only one left, and Edith, it's your turn, but you're looking awfully tired.
I am looking awfully tired. Pew pew.
I am tired. I could really use a nap after this. All right, so the lasers slam into the creature, and once again, just as the other one, it begins to flicker and flash out of reality, but it is still here and is going to attack Akot. Okay, it connects, dealing that delicious 2 damage as it wraps its tentacle around you and squeezes. You can feel something pop, possibly a rib. You're not sure what just dislocated, but it'll be fine. Akot, it's your turn.
I heal. Purple war.
You feel it click back into place.
Oh no! Ugh, that makes me so uncomfortable. Ugh.
And my stomach wound kind of like squelches back together.
Yeah, it's
Right.
making uncomfortable gargly noises as you
Yeah.
do see that there's some bile from inside you oozing out as the wound closes.
Okay.
Ugh.
This time, I kind of like steady myself, take a deep breath, machete.
Nice.
It lands, you slice through the creature, and I'm going to let you have your chance to be inspired again. Go ahead and roll your plot die. Okay.
Huh.
Akot, you
Wasn't
succeed.
a 3.
You begin to think about how those rats you were fighting earlier, if you slice them into fillets, could you eat them?
Yes, rat burgers on the horizon. I
So
can see
Akot,
it.
you will have a chance to find rat meat, and you have an option to cook it if you have a heat source.
Yay. Yay.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep on walking. Oh, excuse me. Plot started, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, plot did start, and of course, we have our last
Yeah,
tentacle that was
a little bit.
waiting for you guys, just a little bit down.
Oh
Oh,
my
wow.
god, you evil bastards! I hate you.
Is it my turn?
It is going to be your turn since you're the fastest.
And so, once again, I am fully healed and fully pissed off. I move my 3 spaces, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Wait, no, that's 1, 2, and then 3 to get in here.
Mm-hmm.
And can I kind of like grapple and yank at this tentacle
What is the goal? Are you trying to prevent it
to
from...
like uproot it? Like I'm
Oh,
just,
you're trying to rip it
I'm-
out? Okay, so you're trying
like
to
I'm
see
just so
if you
frazzled.
pull this
Yes,
tentacle
I'm like,
out, what's going to
"Ugh."
happen. So go ahead, make a plot roll.
Oh.
Okay. So Akot, this is what I will tell you is going to happen. As you pull and pull on this creature, you expected it to uproot, per se. What you are seeing to your horror is it's actually growing in size as you are doing this.
No.
Right.
Oh no! Oh
It's
god, it's getting tentaclier and thicker.
It's getting tentaclier.
getting tentaclier.
I
No.
can't with you. Edith, it's a U-turn.
Pew pew! Thank
Yeah.
god!
The fact that crit. Okay, so you do reflexively fire into it again, of course, screaming. I imagine Edith screams a lot as she fires her laser rifle.
Yeah.
The beams crash into the tentacle, sizzling, popping. Of course, once again, it is more of a flicker and a disruption of the energy rather than actual physical wounds. There are chunks of it that just no longer come back from flickering in and out of reality. It's still alive.
Wait. If that's happening, then shouldn't it shrink?
No. There are chunks missing, but it did not get smaller.
Ethereal
With that said,
chunks.
it slaps you. Slaps you, Acop. With all of its tendril might. Alright, so it's going to do a whopping 3 damage to you. That is with your 1 defense. It gained 1 attack power by getting big, and it is now an Acot turn. Tentacleer.
Okay.
It's like a bad
Okay,
Pokemon ripoff.
Tentacleon.
I'm just kind of like dazed. Like I just swipe at the thing with the machete.
Okay, just doing one little swishy swish, hoping that you get it, hoping that you kill it. And
Oh,
you
good.
crit it. So, of course, the poor thing explodes into a puff of energy. And what I will say is it's going to drop a small, withering, wispy essence on the ground.
Oh boy.
It flickers. It looks like it could fade at any moment. But it does smell like magic.
I mean, I'm gonna reach out and grab it.
You have it in your hand. It's still flickering.
Can I hold it? Okay.
You can hold
So
it.
can I eat it?
You can eat it.
Can I
The
eat
toddler rules for just shoving it in our mouth. So Acot reflexively gobbles it up. The wisp does seem to have something coming off of it, not quite tangible, but it does tickle your throat as you feel it waver down. And with that said, you feel it give up inside you, meld with you, and you gain 3 MP.
Yay.
Woo. I'm getting real tired of this fucking sewer, man.
I want to know what this is.
Now, of course, as Acot goes to examine the structure in front of him, the tremors return that you have been so joyfully, gleefully experiencing while down here. Please, both of you roll a d20. You will have a -1 to your roll.
Oh.
Okay. So both of you succeed. Acot, with your 20 on this, you actually... What will I give you? Inside this container, as you are looking, you realize that there is treasure, and as you are leaning forward and pull yourself back as the tremor comes, a chunk of concrete smashes into the grate over it, allowing access to what's inside.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, thank goodness. Ugh.
What's inside?
Okay. So as you look inside, there is a small box. It is the size of what you would imagine a watch would come in.
Mhm.
Just deep down inside this pipe.
Oh, I don't have it.
No, you can reach
No.
in and grab it. You can put your little body
Yeah.
in there. You know,
Mhm.
you can have Edith hold
Edith.
your feet while your leggy legs kick and you're reaching.
Edith.
Mm.
Edith, you can feel the vibrations and stuff, right?
Kind
Like
of.
you did with the drug den?
Um.
Like you wanted to make sure before you went in there.
Oh yeah,
Can you do
I
that
could
again?
check for traps. I guess. Yeah.
Okay, could you do that, please?
Sure.
Okay. So examining the pipe, there doesn't seem to be anything down there other than the box. It is dark at the bottom, but as far as a bomb or any kind of wire or anything, there's nothing between you and it.
Okay.
Alright.
So like I can just get it then, right?
Yeah. Well, other than it being dark, I don't see any. I don't notice anything that would be like instantly gonna hurt you.
I will say this tube is about ACOT's height. So it would be you're jumping in to grab the box, or you're being dangled in to grab the box.
How thick is this?
How thick is the pipe? You can definitely fit into it easily. Edith can also fit. It's
No, I meant like punchable.
like, can you punch through the solid metal?
Oh, it's metal. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought you said it was concrete.
Oh,
My bad.
no. Concrete broke the grate that was on top of it.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's as tall as me.
Mm-hmm.
Edith,
Yeah.
what if I lifted you into there?
You want to shove me head first into the pipe?
You wouldn't have to go head first. I could hold you up and you could crawl over and then legs over and then.
But I'll just get into the pipe. It's fine.
The echoes of what could possibly go wrong plays through your
Everything.
mind.
But you're taller.
I am taller, and hopefully that'll make it easier to get back out of the pipe.
Okay,
Exactly.
describe to me how we're dangling Edith into here.
No. So, what? Remember when R.I.P. Boba did the jump
Yes.
and I kind of like held her up?
Mhm.
I'm gonna do the same thing. If it's my height, then
Yep.
I can lift her up and she can get the rim.
She'll be level
and,
with
like,
it,
fall
yep.
over. Yeah, and legs first, and
Okay.
she won't have to like dangle down.
So she's heeble hobbling into this pipe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
weevils wobble, but they don't fall down.
Okay. So there's going to be no roll for this if you're enhancing yourself.
Nah.
Okay.
I'll roll.
So it's go ahead.
Plot roll.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it can get messy. An 11. So it's harder to lift Edith than Boba. Boba was smaller than Edith. As you pick Edith up and you're stretching to your maximum, Edith, you can see directly into the pipe. It's a clear shot. It does look like there might be a little bit of either garbage or perhaps there's some water down there. But that box is still right on top.
Okay. Can I try and like lean down and reach for the box?
You're gonna mostly dangle your body into this, so what you're gonna end up probably doing is bracing yourself on the pipe wall and reaching in while Akot is holding your feet.
Yeah,
Unless
that's
you're gonna like jump into the pipe.
fine. That seems like a bad plan. So I'm.
Are you
just
sure? It
gonna-
could be fun.
No, I'm just gonna try and lean
Okay.
over.
Just leaning over and reaching for it. Go ahead and make a plot roll, please. As you're stretching, holding yourself up. And of course, as you lean down, as you are totally stretched, you can feel Akot's hands as you're pulling and pulling and pulling. And Akot, before you can yelp out and warn her, she falls face first into the pipe. Edith, the good news is you were able to grab the box on your way down and prevent yourself from
Yay.
crushing it. The bad news is that you do splash into whatever garbage water is down here. You are pretty wounded, and I just want you to make a little plot roll.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I don't die in pipe land.
Yeah, and so you fall in there. You're landing not graceful, but you don't take any extra injuries, and you have the box. You are moister than you were before, but alive.
Cool. Can I try and climb out?
Yeah. That's going to be a plot roll.
Here, hand me the box first. That way you can use both of your hands to climb out.
Gets left in a tube after Akot gets what he wants.
Probably, but sure, I'll pass up the box to Akot.
Yay, now you can use both of your hands as I turn around and open the box.
Of course, yeah, I'm gonna try and climb out.
Go ahead
now.
and roll for your climb.
Oh, good.
Okay. So, Edith, you are able to pull yourself up. It is a struggle. You probably could have used a friend, especially one that is known for their physical strength to help get you over that last edge. But as you are heaving yourself over and you're at that hip level, you're watching as Akot is just slowly undoing the ribbon on the box, lifting the lid off the box, and examining what's inside. And Akot, what you find is there in this box is a tablet. It is small. It is, of course, of the future. Like everything gets smaller over time. Um, this can be worn as a wristband. It does have like a little fancy attachment for it, so it could arguably be a very futuristic watch. However, the main feature of it is when you interact with it, it will create a hologram above you, and you are able to use a full-size screen to operate this device.
Mm-hmm. I give it to Edith.
You're giving that technology to the wet person?
Yeah, look, if you haven't noticed, I'm kind of a child. I kind of kick things. I don't even understand the description that the world voice just told me. Please, take this.
Okay. Can I dry my hands on anything? Like,
You
is that even
you
possible?
can dry them on ACOT.
Sure. I'm gonna do that. I'll dry my hands on ACOT and then take the watch.
I just give you, like,
As Edith just
nothing.
wipes her
There's
hands.
nothing.
She doesn't
There's
even like
nothing
she doesn't
left.
even flinch. It is that as she just smears them on you and then takes the present.
Just over this. Just like, here, take it.
I put the
What
tablet
does
on.
it do?
Okay,
Okay,
you turn it on, or what are you doing with it?
put it on my wrist and then turn it on.
Okay. So as soon as you boot it up, it welcomes you. It asks for a name and a password for the device.
Fuck. Was there any note in the box?
To create, or
To
it
create.
is locked?
It
Oh,
is
to
it
create.
is clearly in a setup process.
Oh, okay.
Whoever this was intended for, it clearly never made it to them.
Okay,
Well-
cool. Then I'll put my name and then a password. I don't know. I'll take a,
Do sewers suck?
yeah, I'll do that. I'll just do sewers suck.
Sewers suck. Okay, so sewers suck becomes the password. It launches up, and it does have some basic applications. You do get a few error messages as it tries to auto check for updates, but it's unable to get a signal since you are currently underground in the sewer.
Mhm.
However, it does have some basic functions on it. If you were to encounter a terminal of any kind, this would allow you to do some basic hacking.
Mhm.
Other than that, though, it serves as a nifty light down here. Unfortunately, without the updates, there's not a lot of function this is going to give you in the sewer.
No way to look for a map, old map of the sewers or anything.
No connection, and unfortunately, sewer maps aren't built in to these devices. That's more of a niche market.
Okay.
I
tried.
You mean I didn't have the entire engineering platform for this building?
Yeah.
What?
No blueprints of the underground network?
Oh God! I told them to get me
Simpletons.
the pro. They got me the regular version. I said the pro.
All right. Well, at least we have a flashlight, and hopefully, if I could keep it solid enough, where if we run into some sort of fucking terminal thing, we'll be able to utilize it.
All right. Well, which way we go?
Man, I don't know. We should probably at least go up another layer and see if we luck out up there.
Let's go.
To the left or to the right? That is the question. This way or this way?
I guess
It won't-
this way.
Okay.
You continue to venture through the sewers. Edith occasionally looking at her brand new, delicious future watch / tablet.
This looks like a dead end.
Go ahead and make a plot roll, both of you. Nice. ACOT has hot luck. Alright, so ACOT, while you are up there, you spot a guard. They have not seen you yet as you guys are elevated. He's more just kind of surveying the general area, looking across the bridge that is to his north.
Okay. So there's people in that direction. We got that going for us.
Do they look like they will shoot us on sight, though?
I don't know. Kind of depends. How good do you think you are at running right now? We could just like
I say we just like
yeet.
Edith, those your wounds hurt. You
Yeah,
do remember those pills in your bag.
Do I have to plot roll for that, or
You don't. Just friendly reminder. That itch in the back of your mind of how easy it'd be to cure those wounds.
And I can physical enhance, so we wouldn't really have to roll to get you over the gap to be able to shoot.
Okay. Am I foolish enough to do this?
Risk addiction, don't have the HP if you get fired at. Risk addiction, don't have the HP to survive getting fired at.
Fine, munch crunch a pill, I guess.
Delicious life choice. You're back to full health. Go ahead and roll a plot die. You're going to have a -2 to it.
Not completely addicted yet.
Yeah, you pleasantly remind yourself that you're in control. These drugs, though lesser people fall to them, you're not going to.
All right, ready for the evening.
All right, I enhance myself. And how close does she need to be to fire?
She has.
Oh, I have 5 range.
Yeah, she's got 5 range.
I wanted to, but if he has a gun, he can fire right back.
Okay.
Well, you can't quite reach him from here, but
I can't see him, so I don't know.
Is it going to be her action from my throw? She gets to shoot after I throw her, right?
I will let you both combo roll to see if she can shoot mid-flight, because she's gonna have to land. And I mean, you can yeet a bitch, but whether like, she hits the ground gently or not, that's a whole different topic.
See, my thing is, I'm trying to get her to like foot dive this dude and then
you want me to kick him?
Yes, and shoot.
I don't know if I can kick him and shoot. Is that a thing? Can I kick and shoot?
He said combo roll. You want a combo roll? Or do you just want to kick?
I'll combo roll.
Let's combo roll.
So, Akot, you were rolling for your yeet. You're going to have your advantage. And Edith, you are rolling to fire mid-flight. So you will have a small disadvantage. I'm just going to give you a -1.
Okay. Let's +2 that.
Okay, so it's not pretty as it happens. It's not pretty. Akot, you pick up Edith and whip her with the ferocity that a teenager with super strength would probably whip a full-grown woman. Edith, you do land over on the side. You are having a rough landing, and it's that same thing. You feel yourself about to trip and fall, and you activate your magic, of course. Those cloves wrapping around you and pulling your feet back into place. You see the guy and you can fire. Go ahead and roll an action die. You're shooting him.
Pew, pew, pew. No, we're gonna +2 that.
Okay.
I'm home, but you know.
You're like, no, we're doing this action scene. Okay. And I believe your damage is 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you fire, he's completely unprotected. As he realizes you are coming, you literally shoot him. It ends up going straight into his chest. He gasps, falls to the ground, and dies.
Cool. Can I search him for shit?
Sure.
Right.
He's got the typical gear set. Of course, the chest piece is broken. You could take that with you for some kind of protection. The good news is it's a little lighter weight.
Alright. Sure, I'll take that.
Okay.
I need a little defense.
So, yeah, you're going to get the 2 defense out of it, but it's going to reduce your speed by 2.
Ooh, alright.
So
I go from 7 to 5, and then I'll have 2 defense. Yeah, that's alright. I can work with that.
Alright. And Akot, what are you doing?
So, I'm backing up a little bit. I'm reinforcing my body, and I'm gonna plan to like lunge.
Yep. Yeah, you're not even gonna roll for this because you are higher up to begin with. So
Mhm.
you have all the advantage from here. You run, you hit the edge, you leap off. Edith, of course, you watch as Akot comes sailing through the sky and then lands on the ground. The floor under your feet, Akot, cracking just a little as you land.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right.
You know what, Edith?
Mm.
I probably should have just jumped out of myself.
Probably, but it's fine.
I walk away. I didn't even wait to hear her say anything. Just everything is ruining this child. Like, the trauma is too much.
So you're heading deeper into the sewer area.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you do hear the oh so familiar sound of squeaking.
Oh yay, more rats! I fucking love it.
Is this a wall, or is this like a sludge kind of like moving thing? Like a
Oh,
slip
right
and
next to you, is
slide.
that a pipe?
Yeah,
That,
in here.
yeah.
I'm not actually moving there, but I'm like, is this slip and
Oh, I
slide,
just
or is
lost you.
this just
Bloop, let me zoom out real quick. Yes. So that is a pipe that you're looking at.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You could
All right.
walk it, but it is a pipe.
Well, we hear the squeaking. We know it's gonna happen. Start moving forward.
Wait. Do we have the element of surprise? Do the rats know we're here?
Do the rats know of your presence? Edith,
Mm-hmm.
roll for hyper intelligent rats.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
luckily your bad luck makes it a no. The rats are not
Okay.
hyper intelligent. They are not
Thank God.
they are not holding a council to thwart you at the moment. We must deal with the earth scum problem.
Yeah,
Filthy
I'm just gonna keep
landwalkers.
walking. Just keep walking.
I don't know, it's an ambush by the rats.
Oh no, not the ratty boys. Oh God.
So squeak, so e.
So squeak, so eat. I don't know if you realize, but we haven't been able to see ourselves in a turn order. At least I can't see myself in a turn order.
You're fine, I can tell you anyway.
Hmm.
Akot, you are first.
So I want to just like hop, skip over here.
Climbing up the acid-filled pipe.
Yeah,
Sounds
mean,
safe.
it's clearly like
Yeah, it's solid.
has some,
It's uncomfortably warm as you are crawling on it and you're pulling yourself up. But yeah, you make it up there.
No, I wanted to like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like
Oh, like
jump.
yeet flip off of it or something crazy.
Yeah,
Roll for
I'm
flourish.
just like hop skipping.
Roll for
Okay.
flourish. Yeah, you'll succeed either way, but we'll see how cool it looks. So, you see Akot is trying something. He does like this half-assed cartwheel, and then he ends up like kicking his legs up and like getting to his feet, but he's a little dizzy. You're not sure why he chose that way to get up there, but I mean, he's there.
And then machete.
Okay. Slice dice. The rat goes down as, of course, you cleave through it. And Akot, go ahead and roll a plot die real quick.
Roll for rat meat. Roll for rat
Yeah.
burger.
You didn't get a good cut. They're just not quality
Aw.
chunks of rat.
I just throw it back down to the ground. I do not keep it.
Pew pew. Or wait. Oh no, they're faster than me now. Damn.
They are. It's your turn, Edith.
Okay, now pew pew the rat. There we go. Shoot him right there.
Okay. And that's 5 damage you do?
Mhm.
I think that's how much health they have. Yeah. Alright, so the first one screams as, of course, you burn the flesh on its body and it drops to the ground.
Mhm.
It is now Akot's turn, and there's just one little mouse left. One
Once again,
giant rat.
once again, in memorandum, I am going to jump, and because this is higher, right?
Yeah, you're higher up right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to jump with machete pointing down, a la Boba.
Yep. Go ahead and roll for your attack.
Is that plot?
You're gonna roll one of each. It's gonna be your flourish for the plot, and it's just gonna be the base action. Okay, so
What is this?
so as Akot jumps off the upper platform, he stumbles, falls forward, the machete in his hand, now propelled by the force of his own weight and speed. It literally pierces dead center into the rat, and you cleave it in half.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and make a plot roll for meat. Rat cubes. Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So you end up with what you would describe as rat roast. It is a beautiful, large chunk of marbled rat meat.
Mm.
Right.
Would you like to wrap it in the creature's flesh?
No. I don't want it still, but let's drop it. I cannot handle what is happening to me.
You wanted more horror. This is what you get.
I was just like, Edith, what is our next move?
I don't know. We keep running into rats. Now there's guards. I don't even know if we're close to the surface at all or not. Like, maybe we should try it. I don't know. No, climbing up might not be a good idea. Although you could probably pull me up. We might be able to get a better view from up there.
Do we
Okay.
take pity on them is the question. Would you guys go ahead and make some plot rolls, just one each?
How canonical.
We don't take pity on them. If
you
only
want me to go
Alec
up
were
here?
alive.
If only.
Akot hoists himself up to the next level.
Am I being left or am I being picked up?
No, I'm picking you up. I'm reaching
Oh,
down to
okay.
pick you up.
All right, I take his hands.
Okay, between the two of you, it's an easy effort. Again, Edith, as you're climbing over that pipe, it is uncomfortably warm. You can feel the heat of the pipe through your shoe.
I don't like how warm the acid pipe is. I'm gonna back up a little bit. All right, can I see anything at all, or is it just darkness?
From here? No. With your handy dandy tablet going, you do have some extra light. However, doesn't seem to be anything immediate in your area.
All right, well, I guess we'll just start. Man, I guess we'll just start walking this way then. Not like we have many choices. Actually, is there anything hidden in this? Just to see.
Peering inside, this does not have anything delicious in it.
Okay, figured I'd check.
Heading further south.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's over here?
That is a wall that you're trying to walk through.
Yeah, but can I it's the same kind of grate, so I can see through it.
Yeah,
right?
so you can see through it. There doesn't appear to be anything overly fancy in this room. It is literally just a large rectangular room. More sewage, more pipes.
Okay. Let's just keep going this way.
Okay. So as you enter this room, it comes to your attention that with its one entrance, with the makeshift wall, the bridge, and technically the acid pipe, this is a relatively safe area. The pipe isn't leaking. You could theoretically rest here.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. Do we want to take a minute to rest because we're just walking
Yes.
in circles? Okay.
Okay.
100%.
I will give you 2 HP and 1 MP for every hour you guys want to rest here.
Fuck, I have like no MP, but I don't know how long we
Actually, I'll give you.
stay
How about every 30 minutes? I'll be more generous.
Okay. I guess like what are you feeling? Like an hour and a half?
Yeah,
Is that-
that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys rest. You heal. You're both gonna be at full health. You both gain 3 MP. However, unfortunately, the tremors don't wait for anyone.
Of course.
So as you are resting, about an hour in, of course, the tremor kicks in. They are growing in intensity, and this time you're going to have a -2 to your rolls. Please both make a plot roll. Okay.
Oh.
So, Edith, finally, fortune smiles in your favor. As the debris is intensifying, you decide to stand literally under the bridge nearby as everything begins to fall around and crumble. Akot, you realize what Edith is doing and try to meet her there, and in the process, you unfortunately trip over some of the debris. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Oh.
All right. And unfortunately, you basically hit the everything on your way down. There's tons of little rocks. There's some
no.
broken shards of metal. You get a little scraped, a little punctured here and there. So yeah, that 4 damage.
Mm.
But the good news is the tremors subside. You're safe for now.
Yay.
Yay. Oh my gosh.
Hey, but let's go across the bridge.
Yay. Out from under the bridge after the tremors. Okay, so
Yeah,
this
there's nothing there.
no, it's just a room we rested in, so we have to go back out if we want to find a way to anywhere.
So you begin heading back the way you came. Now a little more rested than before.
We've already been that way.
I know, there's no other way to go unless you want to try and yeet across here to over there.
I mean, I can do it most likely.
Yeah, I can't though. I'd have to trudge through sewage, and I don't feel like doing that.
So, do you want me to throw you and then jump?
Sure, fuck it.
Edith, though your clothes are still dirty, they're at least finally dry.
Yay.
So
I'm not resisting.
Okay.
This is all yeet
Yeah.
power for him.
yeah, so I empowered myself to throw her, and then I empowered myself to.
She goes
Jump
right
over
over, nice
myself.
and easy. You follow
then
her
I-
over.
Okay.
Again,
Sweet.
the stone under your feet cracks a little, Akot, as you land.
Nothing in here.
Can we climb up this?
You cannot.
Well, I can.
Oh.
No,
yeah.
kidding. No, that's a wall, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a lot taller than the other walls.
Oh, okay. So we have to go. Okay, we have to go north and around.
I mean, theoretically, Edith could boost you up.
You think that?
Mm,
Well, if that's the case, then I can pull her up afterwards.
hmm
That's
So,
true. All right.
Are you cheerlead shenaniganing your way up this?
Yes.
I will try to give him a little boosty boost. Yeah.
Okay, Edith, make a roll. You're gonna yeet that child as high as you can. 10s are dead to us.
Dead, dead, dead.
An
Yeah,
8.
+2.
Edith struggles as she tries to lift Akot. And at this point, Edith, you begin to really start gauging how strong Akot is as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, of course, you tap into your magic, quick fix, and boost Akot with the reinforcement of those magic clovers around your hands. Akot, you are at the top.
And now I can just reach down and lift her up, right?
Yep.
Yinkety yink.
Are you using your super strength?
No.
Okay, so just do a basic roll. I'll give you a +2 because this is in your wheelhouse. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in a plot roll.
Oh, okay.
15.
thank
So you
goodness.
hoist her
Oh.
right on up, avoid scratching her up against the wall.
Okay.
Okay. So, still
And at
still
this
walking
point,
around.
you hear the familiar squeaking sound
Oh, come
of
on.
your best friends, the ones you can't live without,
I miss Alec already.
your rat boys.
So
And-
many ratty rats.
So,
I know,
Akot,
that's poor. I step up and machete.
slicing through the creature with a critical hit. You rend the rat to the ground. It is not just one slice, but you slash it twice, and you find such a wonderful rat roast.
Oh my gosh.
The rats avenging their fallen brother converge on Akot.
Oh, that's a lot of rats. Shit.
Okay. All the rats nipping, clawing at your skin. Akot, you're going to take 6 damage total.
E.
It is now an Edith turn.
Pew pew the rat. Plus 2 it. I'm really tired of these goddamn rats.
The rat sizzles and pops as its flesh boils from the laser and dies. Akot, it's your turn.
Just gonna swing with the machete.
No reference on rat rump. Okay, the machete cleaves right through it. You watch as Akot just takes half of the face of the creature directly off,
Ooh.
and it drops to the ground. Akot, go ahead and roll a d20. Okay, the slice isn't a good cut.
No. I don't even acknowledge the cut.
It is the final rat.
I don't.
He attacks Akot in desperation and vengeance for his people. Alright, Akot, you're gonna take... Hold on. Yeah, 5 damage from that rat. As it literally bites into your stomach and begins clawing at the sides of you as it chews. Edith, it's your turn.
Pew pew.
Alright. You shoot the rat as it is starting to actually devour Akot's stomach. And it just sizzles and dies with a mouthful of Akot.
Ew. Gross.
I just like, let's go.
But you want a cure?
Yeah, well, that just happens naturally. I don't have to focus on that. It's passive. But I'm still really low, so I'm still like, let's go.
Would you like a drug?
You're offering drugs to a child.
They'll make you feel better.
What's wrong with you?
They'll make you
You
feel
have
better.
seen them work wonders on her wounds.
She keeps trying to peer pressure me
Edith-
into this, and I'm assuming this is a vat, right?
It is. Actually, Akot, I'd like you to make a roll. Plot roll. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Is this acid?
It looks awfully
No.
similar to what you saw Alex step in.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I mean, by step in, I mean you fell and splashed in his mouth and caused him to melt.
Hello. Okay. I'm just gonna try to keep walking around.
Are you examining the pipes as you go, or what are you doing?
Oh, god damn it,
No.
old 20, stop breaking.
I'm just walking. I don't have the mental facilities to
Hold on,
examine something.
everything broke again, god damn it.
Gordon keeps destroying roll 20. Here comes your shitternet. Let's go dial up. Let's go. You can do it. Connect, little arrows. She ain't coming back. We lost her.
I
Oh,
mean, I'm right
no.
here. I'm in here.
Oh, hold on. We're going to have to refresh. You're so broken that it looks like you're permanently reloading. All right.
Nope. Mute.
All right, Courtney. Stop breaking the game.
I'm trying. Really trying not to.
So yes, you explore the area. You see the large vat of
Mhm.
sewage that gathers here.
There's no exit or anything. Actually, what's in this tiny room? Is there anything?
Nope, just a small room.
Okay.
Gonna travel back around. I'm
Okay.
gonna basically be walking all the way around to here, I guess. Because is this like active acid right here, or is this like just corroded floor?
Which spot in particular are you talking about?
This.
That, yeah, if you step in it, that's gonna hurt. You've learned that from Edith's prior
Okay.
jumping into it.
I didn't jump into it. I
You Scrooge
slipped
McDucked your
into
way
it.
into it.
I slipped into it. Excuse you. I have the VOD.
I'm gonna try to just get over it.
What?
So you're gonna hop over it.
Uh-huh.
Are you enhancing yourself for the jump, or are you just normal jumping?
No, normal jumping.
Okay, go ahead and just do a plot die. These swords are awfully slick. Alright, Acot clears it with ease.
I'm waiting back here. I ain't fucking jumping across
Okay.
that.
No, that's fine. I'm just gonna check up here real quick. Nothing.
Nope. Another dead end. More valves.
Jump over.
Plot roll, please, as you leap across. Ah, delicious. Our friend, the two. Acot, as you leap, unfortunately, you slip. Please roll a d4. This could go very bad for Acot.
Womp womp.
So, Acot slips in the acid. It's horrifying to watch Edith. You watch as his flesh blisters and begins to melt, and you can tell from his screams that he's starting to die there.
Can I like?
You can stand and watch if you want.
No, I'm gonna like try
Yeah.
to pull him out.
Yeah, she's like, oh, a child fell in acid, just let him drown. He'll figure it out. Worst parent ever. Roll d20. Reaching in, grabbing at his flesh. You grab at his hands, and of course the skin just starts peeling off as you grab upon him. You are able to pull him up, barely. Acot is currently unconscious, but boy howdy.
Force feed him, drink.
Yeah.
That's all I have. I don't
Are you
have
giving him 2 doses or 1? He's in rough shape. He could probably use 2 doses.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 2 doses. That's gonna be all my drugs, though.
All right. So Acot will regenerate 10 health. Acot, I need you to make 2 plot rolls, please.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay. So Acot, you're starting to understand why Edith likes these pills so much. The recovery is almost immediate. You feel so much better. And if you ever have any of them on you in the future and you get to 3 hit points, you're totally going to pop one of those pills.
Mm. Great.
But currently, your stash is empty.
Mm-hmm. Out. Okay. Can we not hop over more acid anymore?
I'm
Let's
about
just
to
not.
hop into acid. You could have let me die.
Sorry, I'm not leaving you to die.
Cut. The good news is your flesh is awfully supple now.
Well,
Oh,
where do
yes,
wanna go?
thank you, Sue. I totally forgot. Sue pointed out that it is hallucinogenic.
Oh no.
So, Acot, as you are walking through the tunnel and you are following Edith, all you can hear are the sad murmuring squeaks of the mole rat from before, the one that you had devoured, echoing hauntingly behind you through the tunnels.
Great.
Great.
Alright, I'm gonna just check in this room real quick. Anything?
In which room?
The big one here with the fucking whatever the hell this is, generator
Mhm.
thing.
Of course, you do see the monstrosity in here. It does have a valve on it.
Mhm.
The acid that's on the floor is actually leaking from above. It's not coming from the machine itself.
I assume it's fresh acid though, and will really really burn.
It will if you fall in it.
We're not doing that. All right, checking the next room. What's over here? Ooh, box.
Yes, you finally find a treasure chest that's in the dungeon. This cargo storage container, you're not sure if someone left it here intentionally. You're not sure if it has fallen from above, as the ceiling here is pretty dark.
Mhm.
But what you do know for sure is it's free.
Open.
Ooh, free.
Okay. So you crack open the container. Inside, you find one of those nifty lights from before. It's
Oh,
not
healing
the
light?
drugs you hoped for, but it's going to be helpful.
Yay, healing light.
Acot, would you like to use your ability?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. So searching the container, Acot, it strikes you as it's so weird that there would be a container down here with something so valuable just sitting inside of it. And then it comes to your attention that what kind of person would leave something like this here? You search the sides of the container and find a false back to it.
Oh.
Inside, you find 5 more of those wonderful drugs from before.
Now he gets the druggy drugs.
Yes.
I assume he's holding on to them.
A nifty little baggie of them. Of course,
Yep.
Edith has an empty baggie.
I do have an empty
Man.
baggie. I just like hold open the baggie like.
Trick or drugs. I mean, treat.
I walk over here. I take one of the drugs.
Okay. So you're going to
Giving
heal
this-
5 hit points, which is going to put you at your max.
I'm giving the ads a wide berth.
You are going to make a plot roll. Okay. So, Acot, these pills are truly divine. You don't know who invented them, but if you could meet that person and shake their hand and ask them their inspiration, you would just have so many questions, hours of joy and conversations. From now on, if you are below half health, you will pop a pill if you have one. And just make one more plot roll for me. And this is going to be for the chance to hallucinate. Wonderful. So now you actually begin to see the visage of the mole rat. Half smushed. So sad looking. As it now just trails behind you.
Oh no! Oh.
Mage map, mage map, mage map.
I'm going to turn this out.
In the acid?
Yeah.
You can crawl on
That's why I
top of the
took
pipe.
pill.
You can actually crawl on top of the pipe, that metal
Oh,
area.
Okay. So like go up here and then do.
Yeah, you can literally reach it from there. So, turning the pipe, this one is a lot more difficult than the last. You're not sure when the last time it had been operated. As you turn it, the contraption in front of you begins to hiss and clank. Do you want to continue turning it?
I empower myself and continue turning.
Oh yeah, you're just cranking it out. So, Akot, you double down, you commit. You're riding on that mage meth, which is canonly what that's going to be called from now on. As you pull the wheel, name the mole rat. The mole rat did have a pseudo name from Edith. What was its name, Edith? Charlie. Yeah, Charlie was the name of the mole rat. But they never canonly established it. Call him Scrappy. I mean, they never got to pick the name, so he kind of just died without one.
Yeah, he died.
So, at this point, you spin the wheel. The machine is sputtering to life. As it goes, it moves more smoothly. And at this point, you do hear the sound of something dragging against stone. It is loud.
What?
Can we tell where it's coming
From
from?
which-
Not from
yeah.
inside the sewer with the echoing of the tunnels. It does
Okay.
come to an end, but it is a consistent 3-4 seconds of as it just echoes and reverberates off the walls.
I'll exit the room.
Guess we keep going north. Oh, or we're going back south.
No, I want to see if anything happened over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Did anything happen over here?
Examining back to where you were.
Yeah.
Currently, it is still full. However, Aka, as you are standing and watching, it does seem like this vat is slowly draining. How long it's going to take to completely drain is another question.
Well, I'm fresh out of ideas. What do we do next?
I mean, it's raining, but we don't know what. I mean, if it drains, then maybe it'll lead a way out, but I somehow doubt that. So we might be better off either looking for another machine to make it drain faster or trying to find another exit.
I would like you both to make a plot roll. Okay. Aka, as you're racking your mind, and Edith is just watching the pool slowly drain, it begins to come to your attention that if there were guards down here, they had to come through somewhere.
Mhm.
They didn't come from behind you.
Mhm.
Hmm.
That's the only clue I'll give you.
Okay. So,
The mole rat's staring you in the face. Just
come
watching
on.
you.
Come on, Charlie.
Huh?
Nothing. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's see if we can walk around.
Okay.
Going down and around, the sound of your feet echoing with every step. The good news is, as you're listening, there doesn't seem to be nearly as much squeaking as there was before.
Yeah.
We keep murdering the local rat population.
Or rats.
It is definitely an epidemic for them.
Okay. So, I can jump down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then will Edith make it over?
Edith can come down easily enough on her own. It's not too high up. And going down's always easier than going up.
Lay hop.
And then I need to get you over to this other side.
Okie doke.
I'm going to physical enhance.
We begin the DOS eating.
Mm-hmm. I eat.
Yeet.
Okay. You
I
sail through the air, Edith. Make a plot roll. So you free fall over. Rolling for landing. You land wonderfully. No scrapes, no bruises, no bumps.
Woohoo.
And I'm going to jump over.
With Charlie riding on your back as you jump.
Oh my god.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Okay, which way?
Go ahead and make a roll. Both of you.
Not me.
Okay. Akat, as you're standing there, off in the distance, you see a soldier.
One that I still cannot see. Woohoo!
Okay, so going straight down this path, there is another guard.
Okay, do we want to try and ambush him again?
Do you think we can, like, sneak up on him?
I don't know about sneak up on it, but maybe we can fire at him from a distance. You have a gun too, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do.
You forgot about your gun?
Look, it's been a lot of machete time here, okay?
That's fine, let's just mass shoot him,
Remember,
I
when you
guess.
use the gun, you do deal 1 less damage than the machete.
Mm-hmm. So how close do I have to be to...
5 spaces.
Within 5, yeah. I don't know if here is close enough because I still can't see
Yeah.
him.
I mean, I can't actually see him either.
Okay, he's just somewhere over here.
Here, I will
Yeah.
populate your information.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. Hello. Alright, pew pew, I guess.
Yep, pew pew.
Okay. You're both rolling.
Mhm.
Firing into him. I'm going to give him a chance to evade with a plot roll. As you guys shoot down upon him. He is unprepared. Of course, Akat, you watch as the lasers rip into Charlie, and he just spins and flops dead to the ground.
Oh.
The guard, of course, Edith, you watch as he gets pummeled with these, and though his armor is nice, it's not that nice as he drops to the ground.
I eat
Cool.
another pill.
Okay, you dip into your bag and eat another pill. How many you have left? I think you're getting down already, aren't you? Down to like 2?
I think I have like... No, I think I have like 3 left after this
Okay.
one, because I had 5, right?
Yeah, you had 5
Yeah.
to start with. So go ahead and do a
Charge.
GM roll as you snackety snack. Okay,
Search
you're
the
good.
guard's body for anything helpful.
You can. And Akat, if you want to roll again for the hallucination, go ahead. Perfect. Akat, now you see what you hope you would never see again. They're so far away, but you can make out the shape of your sickly parents laying on the ground in the distance. Always just at the limit of your sight.
Mm.
I was just trying to get Charlie back.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Mage Meth FTW.
Alright, do I have to roll to check for plot stuff?
No, you can check
For-
the body. The body has the same thing that the guards always come with. He's got
Oh,
the
okay.
gear set and he's got the gun.
Okay. So if I grab some other armor piece, will it make me heavier?
His chest piece isn't damaged, so yes, you could equip it. But it is a nicer chest piece, so you'd gain a little more armor.
I feel like I need the defense because I keep being squish. So swippy swap, flippy flop. We have a better armor piece now, and we're slow as hell.
Okay, so you have 3 defense, and you're gonna lose 2 more speed. As that nice, thick, heavy chest piece comes with a lot of burden.
I'm so fat, but I'm so tanky. Woohoo!
Are we just gonna keep going down this way?
I like we have many options. Let's go. Keep murdering guards as we go, I guess.
Okay, you continue south. And at this point, Akat, you're going to want to have stopped. So I'm going to put you guys probably there. Would be a good point. Go ahead and make some plot rolls.
I'll get that. No.
Oh, perfect. So, as you walk in, of course, Edith's standing before you. Edith, you get excited because you start hearing the sounds of the above world. You are hearing a breeze come through this tunnel, and in your joy, you jump down to find yourself surrounded.
Oh boy.
Let me pull them up to the forefront.
How many friends do I get?
So many friends. Only the best friends for you.
Oh, little rat friends and a drone. Oh, so exciting. Oh, I love this.
So many things. So many delicious things. Okay. Let me just add them real quick. You guys said you can't see yourselves on it, so let me do this. I'm gonna go ahead and re-add everybody, and you should see yourselves again.
Sweet.
I'm slow as molasses now, but I'm tanky.
So I'll come up here and machete.
Okay, going for the rat boy. Alright. So, of course, your machete cuts right through it. It's another 1-2, and it's getting pretty easy to kill the rats. Go ahead and roll another plot die. 10s are dead to us. 12. So you get another nice chunk of rat roast. Just waiting to be cooked.
Love it.
Okay. Edith is definitely not going to be your turn. Ecot, you have 10 speed, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So we're gonna fix that. Alright. It is the laser drone's turns.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get lasered.
Okay, so one is attacking Ecot, which would be first, and the other is attacking Courtney, or Edith. Ooh, double sevens. Let's
Oh.
go. Okay, so the lasers slam into Ecot. What is your defense?
1.
Okay, you will take 1 damage. And Edith, luckily enough, all that armor you have, it has finally paid off. The laser just really doesn't stand a chance against you.
Whoop.
Alright. It's the rat's turn. It's going to attack you. Okay. Its claws and fangs sink into you as it tears through the armor the best it can, dealing 1 damage to you. So you got all that defense.
I like having defense.
Mhm. So, this drone is going to back up. This one's going to get involved. And this one is attacking a cot. Okay, Acot, you take 0 damage as it annoyingly throws itself into you in like the worst tackle ever.
Yay.
Edith, it's your turn.
Okay, I know these rats are pretty huge, pretty big and hefty. Do you think it'd be possible for Edith to try and pick one up and yeet it at a drone, or would that
No,
be beyond
you do
me?
not have that physical strength.
Okay, we're just gonna back up then, and we're gonna pew pew the rat.
Okay.
Hey, it's extra dead.
Excellent. So you laser it right into the head again. The rat, unfortunately, we're gonna say goes through the ear, and it just comes one side out the other, literally just
Ugh.
leaving that hole in its head as it drops to the ground. Acot, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to shoot at that drone. This,
The one hugging you.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you shoot at it. Your damage is more than high enough still. The sad little drone, it just, as you fire at one of its propellers, and it full on epically crashes into the ground with a little hiss. Alright, laser drone's turns. They're both going to shoot at the Acot.
Not
Critical hits! Nope. Came close though. Both lasers slam into you, dealing 1 damage each.
Oh no.
And then the drone has a special ability. The
Uh-oh.
siren goes off as you hear the escaped subjects found, notifying all authorities, and then the sound as it just screeches and echoes through the tunnel.
Fuck. Ha! Ha! Pew pew the drone! Shoot it dead! Shut it the fuck up!
Okay, Edith, you shoot the drone, killing it. Probably a little too late.
Damn it.
Aka, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the other drone.
Which drone? There's two. Hello, hello. All right. Okay. So you shoot him. The combat drone, or the laser drone, it is still lesser. It just has a little gun on it. Goes down nice and easy. Makes a satisfying as it crackles and statics to the floor. This drone is just going to fly up and it's going to shoot you in desperation. It has nothing else going on in its life except spite. Yeah, it does one whopping damage.
One whopping damage. Meanwhile, pew pews. Oh no, +2.
Oh no.
Plus 2, she says.
I
That's-
just want to kill it.
that's your
I'm so
last
tired of
mana.
the drone. Yep, I'm just done.
The drone dies, sputters, collapses to the ground.
Cool. All right, let's get the fuck up out of here.
Which way?
I assume over here somewhere, or is this just a pile of acid? What is this?
So, you come to a conundrum. Here is a large vat of acid that unfortunately is not draining.
God.
Far above it is a nice grate. And peeking through is light from above. Of course, not sunlight. It's artificial light, but it is light.
Fuck.
And an awful lot of noise up there.
Like sirens of cops?
Noise.
Great.
Distorted by the shaft itself, the area around you, the circular arena style room.
Can we perceive like how easy it would be to get in there?
It's gonna be a balancing act. Your first goal would probably be to remove the grate, and it is possible to boost someone up, but it is on a slope right at the edge of this vat,
Which is
meaning
full of-
a bad
acid.
roll could lead to a bad swim.
Fuck.
So the grate needs to come off first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm not understanding. And this grate is above,
It is above.
So
Yep.
so we need to open the grate downwards.
Basically, yeah. You would, or
Okay.
remove it somehow, whether you blast it clean off, whether you rip it
Can
off with
we-
your bare hands.
Would it be possible to shoot it off?
You could definitely laser it off. You have a laser weapon right in your hand.
Can I try and laser the grate so that we can just try and climb out?
Sure. So you're just gonna you're not even gonna have to roll for this because with the tool you have, it's guaranteed. It's more a matter of time thing. So go ahead and just roll for like the amount of time it's gonna take you to cut this open. Okay, so it doesn't take you too long. Maybe another 15 minutes, and finally, with that satisfying as it hits the slope, slides into the acid and boils away. And now you have that clean hole leading you to the surface.
All right. Do we want to try and risk acid dump, or do we want to try and drain it?
What is it, like a ladder or something?
There's
that
no ladder.
We would have to
Mm-mm.
It is just a
climb up the
hole.
hole.
No,
Yeah.
one of us would have to. I'd have to boost you up, and then you'd have to try and pull me up, and hopefully neither of us end up falling in acid. That would be what would be happening here.
Nah, because like I can just yeet you through.
Can he? Can he just eat me through? How would he?
And
It-
then I could jump myself.
It's
I have enough
a little bit
magic
of
to
distance.
empower.
Yeah, Akot would have to make a plot roll for it, but it is in his wheelhouse and it's totally his thing.
And because it's empowered, even though I'm having to roll, I can +2 the roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wish I had mana so I could at least have a chance to add more. But I don't know if we have the time. All right, fuck it. We're just risking it. Just go for it.
Okay. I'm going to take the total MP. So this is the roll for throwing you.
That could have been so bad. 18. So, of course, Edith, as you are flung up, you are just gone from sight.
It's a
Akot,
warp
she doesn't fall back down.
Hey, cool. So this is going to be my roll for the jump. 8. Right?
That's a 9.
11.
That's
Yeah,
fine,
so
it's
11.
barely pass.
So you leap up Akot. This is a little bit of a difficult jump. It is a little slick here.
Mm.
Can I be like at the edge to try and pull him up?
You're gone, Edith.
Ugh.
Nothing but a memory, so sit back. Yeah, you just team rocketed off again. I don't want to.
I tried.
We don't even hear your voice. So, Akot, you are pulling yourself up through these pipes. It is slick. You're not sure what is on this. You hope never to find out. You're gonna roll again because you are slipping as you are pulling yourself up. And you can empower yourself. Yep, you can totally to try and rather grip into the wall or something. You don't even care if you're whole handing it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, I've never been so close
So you-
to 20 in my life.
So you crush into this wall with ease, and
I just
literally,
tossed the wall.
yeah, literally,
Metal
you
bent it.
just crush your hand in each step of the way, and it is effortless. You pull yourself up above. So, Akot, as you are up here, as you are excited to share in your victory, the fact that you have finally escaped, gotten out of this place, it comes to your attention
Mhm.
that the reason why Edith hadn't come back to check on you is that Edith herself is a little preoccupied. And what you are witnessing is the entire district that you are in right now has begun to collapse. The roads have fallen apart. The mega apartments that are here, we're talking that hold thousands of families, are half rended apart. Edith is currently at gunpoint with a soldier. There are
Wow.
other soldiers in the area. You are not the only people to have escaped from what's going on, Akot. And as you are looking around and taking a quick moment to surveil this, you are seeing that there's an awful lot of dead bodies on the ground. And most of them do not look like they died from the debris.
Mhm.
Edith?
Are they also magic? Oh, so
Mhm.
I'm
No,
up,
you're good.
I am up there, right? So
You are currently
were,
up there.
Were they also magic?
They are assumedly magic. If you are asking for like more information, you'll need a plot roll.
I'm specifically looking for chords.
So scanning the area, Akot, there's no core to be seen. However, you do remember that it does take a bit for magical beings to actually, let's say, decompose into a crystal.
Okay.
The stronger the being, the longer it takes.
Mm.
Currently, whoever these people are, whether they're magical or not, there are no cores on the ground. Edith, you are at gunpoint with the guard.
Are these guys PPE?
They are at this point. You most certainly recognize them. They are part of the same branch. And he looks at you again and says, identification number.
Do I have a PPE ID number?
You do.
Okay, I'm
It
gonna
is
give
a
it.
6-digit number. Go ahead, and you can. I would type it into your notes because it could be relevant later. You can choose what it is.
Okay. Okay, it's 458700.
So as you say this nonchalantly, the guard looks at you, reports the number over the mic, and goes, "All right, authorized to kill."
Authorized to kill me?
He pulls the trigger.
Oh, fuck me, alright.
Edith, you're making a plot roll,
Okay,
and you're gonna have a -4.
Oh no,
Whew,
I'm very dead.
shit.
I have no nothing. I'm dead. That's it. I'm done. You know,
Edith.
that's very canon. Of course it is.
Edith, he pulls the trigger, fires into you. It hurts. Your body is racked with pain. You fall to the ground. You have taken 6 damage from this attack.
Oh.
Akot, you are able to act if you want. I don't know if you AFK'd.
Did he? I don't know.
I don't know.
Looks like he died.
Nope,
This might-
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Your camera's off, so I was like, I don't know if you snuck away.
Can I guess I'll just attack that dude.
Are you just like laser rifling him, or what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll shoot at him.
Okay. Go ahead and make your action roll. Okay. So the laser rips out of the gun. Of course, Edith, it is a sound you have grown to be comforted by, especially in the face of rats.
Mm-hmm.
It clashes into the side of the guard's body. It's not as effective as what had been happening before. These people are packing some serious heat.
Mm-hmm.
And the guard turns
Okay.
his attention to you. Edith, the good news is no one's paying attention to you right now.
Alright. Can I try and use my laser rifle that I assume I still have to shoot his hand to get him to drop his?
Yes, you could make that roll. He would have made you put it down, but you wouldn't have thrown the weapon very far. You dropped it nearby.
No, yeah, I'm totally gonna be like, whoop, and, you know.
Yeah, you got rolling. Now, because you're rolling with intent to knock the weapon out of his hand, it's a plot roll.
Okay.
And then-
Please.
Okay, I was going to say, I was going to give you a -2 because of your injuries. You do steady the shot, you fire, the laser rips into his hand. The guard yelps out, drops his weapon for a moment, and it's at this point you notice that there are 3 more guards who are coming in the distance.
Is it at all possible for me to try and grab his rifle that he dropped, or no?
You could try, you're going to get awfully close to him if you do.
I mean, I can't. I'm literally flying blind here. I'm just trying to get the weapon away from him to give us at least a chance. That's what I'm doing. So I guess tackle for the gun.
So, would you like to maybe roll for a chance for some insight of what's going on around you before you make this choice?
Sure.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, no, this sounds like it's a good thing for you. You love this idea. You're tackling. Go ahead and roll. You have a +1 coming from music. So go ahead and plot rolls. You tackle him to the ground.
No,
A
no.
nat 1
no.
that does unfortunately not get the +1. So we're gonna bank that +1. And so Edith, you make the decision that you are going to overpower this trained fighter who is clearly overgeared, and it is mid-action while you are trying to wrangle him to the ground that you think to yourself, wow, this was a really bad choice. As he bends your wounded arm behind your back, slams you to the floor, and then, of course, fires at Akot.
Oh, he picked up his rifle in that scuffle?
Yes. You rolled a 1.
Dang.
Yeah, you basically delivered it to him. And he
Fuck.
took you to the ground. He's just reaching over, grabbing the gun, and firing. So Akot, it is going to be a hit. It's going to hit you. Well, hold on. So she's got 3. So it's going to hit hard. It's going to hit for 9.
Mm,
Actually, it's going to hit for 8 because you have 1 armor.
okay. And can I try to see what's going on around
Yeah,
me?
you can totally roll for like an insight thing. Yeah, go ahead. You're assessing what's going on around you. 10s are dead to us.
Dead, dead, dead.
18. All right, Akot, as you're looking around, the terrain here is rough. However, you know with these trained soldiers that even with their gear, yeah, they might be kind of quick on their feet. They're not going to be quick enough to be running on all of this uneven rubble. Your best chance with Edith would be to run and weave your way through all of the debris. Try and put things between the two of you. Looking over at Edith now while she's pinned to the ground complicates things, but you still have some time before those other guards are within shooting range, but they're getting awfully close.
Okay. So I'll shoot at the dude pinning down Edith.
Okay. Just looking to wound? Or are you trying to pull off, like, him getting off Edith, more trying to get him away from her than wound?
I'm just attacking.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your action die. Okay. So you fire, shoot into the guard. The guard does take some damage. Again, it's not nearly as much as you remember the other one's taking. Whatever agency they represent clearly is very well connected. Edith, you have one more attempt before things get awfully grim for you.
Okay, I assume his face is like right above my head.
Imagine his knees in your back. He's got one hand holding your arm behind your back, the one that's injured, and he has the gun in the other hand firing at Akot. That is how he is posed at the moment. So he's basically half crouched on you and half on the ground.
So it would not at all be possible for me to throw my head back and try and smack him.
He's not in a position where your head is going to hit him.
Okay. Can I?
You do have a free hand.
I do have a free hand.
How much health do you have, Edith?
3.
She's looking rough.
Yeah. So, well, first I have to take a pill.
I actually would also have to take a pill. Does
well,
you don't have any.
Yeah, you A, don't have any, and B, are mostly restrained, so you can't. Akot, however, you're totally going to pop a pill, and maybe your addiction will actually pay off, because you do it pretty fast. Go ahead and roll a d20 to see if your addiction grows. It doesn't currently, and go ahead to roll for the creepy apparitions of your parents. Okay, they're still in the distance. They don't seem to have noticed you in any way, but they do look like they're in their final days.
Okay.
Okay. This might be awkward. Okay, so how far is his gun from my free hand? Like, is it on the opposite side? Is it behind me? Like, how?
Opposite side. Well, no, he's on the same side, but you would have to that would be like a stretch. You'd have to get yourself up before you could take the gun from his hand, because he has his arm outstretched. You're on the ground.
Right.
So
I was just trying to see if it would be possible for me to awkwardly throw my arm backwards and try and at least shove it to the side. But if that's not possible, then I'm gonna try and buck and try and twist out of his grip as much as I can. I'm not strong. I really don't have many options here. I don't have any other weapons other than my laser gun.
Yeah, tackling him not being a strength character was a pretty poor life choice. Your character canonly established that.
Yeah, I realize this, but desperate times.
So now you're bucking Bronco, Edith. So go ahead and make a plot roll. We'll see how it goes. You are gonna have some disadvantage. Yeah, so it doesn't go great. Edith, you are floundering about trying to get out of his grip. It's just not happening. He has got you right there. And with that said, the guard is going to attack Edith since she is resisting.
She is resisting.
Yeah. So,
I
well,
mean,
since she's actively trying to break away from, so he literally is going to take his back of the gun, slap Edith across the head, and Edith, you lose consciousness.
Oh yeah, I'm gone.
So, Akot, at this point, the
Right.
guards are approaching. Edith is unconscious. The guard that was on her is now standing up. What are you doing?
I'm running away.
Okay. Akot is running. Are you enhancing yourself as you run? This is
Yes.
because you are in combat range of this first one.
Yes.
I would also like to ask you, are you going to use your healing power?
Uh,
Have you
yeah.
been okay? Have you been adding your
I
region?
have.
Okay. I was like, because it's gonna be nasty. Go ahead and
Okay.
make a plot roll, Akot, and with what you had rolled before, I'm gonna give you a bonus of 2 on top of it. Oh,
Mm,
the 6. So you get a barely pass because the +2 and your augment would give you a 4, so you get a 10. So Akot, it is as risky and dangerous as this moment felt before. The insight that you gained was that your ass was in danger and you need to get the hell out of here like yesterday. And as you go running and as the guard is firing and his cohorts begin joining in the shooting, you have managed to put yourself some distance between them, putting as much of your energy as you can into your legs. You're going to have to roll again because you are still trying to escape from them. Okay. So, Akot, once you get that little bit of a lead, that's all you really needed. There is no way that these people in this heavy tactical gear can keep up with someone with your talents. You immediately have vacated the area. Though you are no longer in immediate danger, the city as you know it, the districts as you've known them, are in complete chaos. It is not safe here by any means.
Yay.
Akot, you have some options. And I want to leave them open-ended to you mostly, so I'm not going to go into detail. But you need a safe place. You have to find some place that you can recover, that you can lie low. You need to lose these people more than just being out in the street in your bloody, dirty clothes.
Mhm.
So, what are you doing?
I guess I'm trying to find like a hospital,
There are hospitals, and that
like a regular hospital.
yeah, you can find
Not a laboratory.
you can find a hospital. Do you want to roll for insight? This is my polite way of being like, do you want a tip? Okay. All right. So there are hospitals nearby. There's several different ones. Their affiliations aren't any different, so they all are part of Terra City's general hospitals, which are all funded by the Corp to varying degrees.
Okay. Is there a laundromat?
There are local services nearby, so you can find a laundromat.
Okay. Let's just try to dash into one of those.
Okay. So you're dashing into a laundromat. As you enter, your haste does draw some mild attention from the people there. Of course, your clothes are filthy.
Mm.
And the person at the register looks at you and goes, hi, can I help you?
Yes. There was this weird lady who dragged me through the sewer and made me eat all of this rat meat.
Are you unloading the rat
pull
meat?
this rat meat out of... I don't know what's going on, and I'm so gross. Please, can I just change my clothes?
So you cry and you dump out your bag in front of this worker there, and as she sees your reaction, she looks at the rat meat her face twists to disbelief, horror, then acceptance, and she looks at you, and she immediately comes over and goes, it's all right, don't worry. We have a lost and found. I can get you something from there. Here, come in the back with me. And as you go in the back with her, Aka, it's immediately apparent to you that this woman is definitely a mom. Like, her maternal instincts have completely taken over. Like, she is not in any way uncomfortable. She does kind of discreetly kick the rat meat away from the two of you as you're going. She brings you into the back, gives you a change of clothes, and she continues to talk to you and goes, I can call your parents if you need me to. Is there anyone I can reach out to for you?
No, my parents died already. I
So
don't really have anyone.
she looks at you, she looks side to side and goes, how old are you?
I am 13.
She gasps and goes, you don't even know your own age. Oh,
It's
that's
been so
terrible.
long since I went to school or anything. I haven't celebrated a birthday.
So she wraps her arms around you. It's clear that you have found a bleeding heart. And she goes, it's all right. I'll have to talk with my husband, but let me figure some things out. You can stay with us for a little while, and we'll go from there. Does that sound good to you?
Just as long as I can do something to make sure I pay my way for being here.
And she nods a little bit and goes, don't worry about that yet. We can talk about that all later. And so she leaves you there with a little snack. She presents you with a small bag of what would be the equivalent of sad cookies today, average cookies in the future in this dystopian world. They are dry, small, brittle.
But I enjoy cookies that are not rat meat.
Yeah, it's a step up. You're moving up in the world. She calls, an hour or so passes by, Akot. Go ahead and make a plot roll. If they're still searching for you, Akot, they have not found you. A laundromat turns out to be an amazing place for a genetically experimented orphan to run and hide in.
I did it.
And with that said, we are going to be ending our RP stream a little early because you have completed the arc, you have escaped the laboratory, you have escaped the sewer. Akot, I will give you this insight. You end up adopted by this lady. So if we do choose to do a full campaign in the future and you choose to continue this character, she will be your adoptive mother.
Aw, that's great.
Would you like to name her? You can add it to your character sheet.
Oh, I don't know yet.
Okay, so just go ahead and just put name pending or something for mom.
Okay.
So we know we haven't forgotten. And yeah, it's better than what happened to Edith. Edith, of course, no one knows what's happened to you. However, I will tell you this. You are not killed. You are shackled and transported. You are dragged back to a place that you hoped you would never see. The inside of another laboratory, as you are thrown onto a table, strapped against your will, and the experiments continue. If Edith will ever be found again remains to be unknown.
I got black bagged. Whoop.
Yes.
Sorry, it's not like we were friends.
To be fair, Edith made a really terrible choice attacking that really heavily armed, trained, high-end security guard.
It's fine.
I mean,
It happens. It's fine. It could have been worse. At least I didn't actually die. Maybe someday Edith will make a cameo again. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully you'll still be human.
Hmm,
uh,
hmm, hmm.
right.
So,
Oh, I am glad we finished it though. I was
yeah,
worried that we weren't gonna make it out of the sewer.
you guys did really well. The sewer was less length and it was more challenge. Same thing with the ending, because I didn't know how fast you guys would get through the first place either. And I figured we would do whatever for the second stream if we had to. But like, yeah, there were a lot of death traps for you guys. There was a lot of hidden treasures. You actually missed the vast majority of them. They were like pretty much at every ending point, which you guys like stuck to the middle and head straight south and stuff. So you missed like all the loot that was scattered about.
Poor
Alec,
is
yeah.
just-
How you melted his face off by falling in the acid.
I didn't mean to.
Man. Casualties of knowing Courtney.
Really? It's actually the casualties of knowing me. Literally everybody else had the bad end.
Nah, you're fine. ACOT had a little bit of a happy ending. I mean, in the
Yeah.
immediate, there's still
Right.
obviously going to be struggles, and now you have to deal with the fact that you're a magical being living with non-magical people, and you know, of course, that you're still
it's
wanted
cool,
and known
They'll
to have
never notice.
escaped, and yeah, yeah.
I'll be wearing hoity-toity clothes now, not
can you take-
riff-raff street rat clothes.
Can you take the lid off this jar? Sure. Opens it with like 2 fingers. Like, huh.
Oh my gosh.
My dead parents, they were cannery workers.
Yeah, so but yeah, I think you guys did really well. Of course, I want to do a special thank you to ACOT, who is really Ryan, and of course Boba Sue, who joined us in the first episode, because you guys had never roleplayed before, and I think you guys did really well. Of course, Edith brought back her old charm of dying. I didn't want to straight out murder you, but it's looking grim for you, girl.
Listen, I was trying, all right? I really was.
I don't know
It
what
wasn't
made you think
working.
that was a good life choice.
Honestly, I don't know. I think it was the panic again. You know how I get.
Yeah.
I was doing
Well,
good for a minute.
Taco that bodybuilder. Ooh, aren't you a nerd? Like, I mean.
I was
Uh,
hoping.
You're good.
But it was super fun. I really appreciated the opportunity of being able to do this.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Happy Halloween, everyone. Courtney, would you like to say
Bye.
goodbye?
Happy Halloween, y'all. Look at me. I died. Who would have guessed?
Technically, you're kidnapped and being experimented on by a CD government agency, but it's fine. So
Potato,
I'm
potato.
most
yeah.
likely gonna die or be turned into some kind of horrific monstrosity. We'll see.
Oh, I like that. Most likely to die. So it's like a yearbook thing. That's such a better way to end this. And of course, ACOT is most likely to be preppy next year. So have a wonderful night, you guys. We appreciate you so much. Thank you again, and
Bye.
Bye, guys.